no bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria.
They have been calling us northerns all sort of falling names, that we are parasites, that we are useless, that they are going to teach us a lesson 2027. Maybe they have baby mentality. They don't know the nuts. They don't know our history. One state in northern Nigeria is equivalent to the whole of Southwest. My lecturer once told me something. He said, never ever in your life trust a Yoruba. He said, if a Yoruba man shake your hand, he mean maybe or no. While in your heart, he mean yes. While in his heart, he mean no. He said, if a Yoruba man nod his head, he mean no. They are hypocrites in nature. He said, never ever trust a Yoruba man. I already know the nature of Yoruba. They are hypocrites. They behave like chameleons. Let me assure you people from Southwest that we are going to teach you a lesson. We are going to teach this Yoruba, this direct message to Yoruba land. No any Yoruba man will ever click to power again. What they say and what they mean are two different things. Never ever trust them. They are hypocrite people in nature. Tinubu is OTP, one time present, period, inshallah.
Hey, they say my laughter get meaning of Vancouver. The romance, the Muslim ticket romance has finished. OTP. Hey. You know when they say foolishness, sometimes some people they carry on like pride for head. This is what it means. People will sit down, election will come. You see election like this, koro. That you're supposed to vote who will work for you. You say you are voting sentiments. Muslim ticket. They were insulting us. If you see the way they were cursing us, some of them, they literally would have killed us on the road. They would have killed us. That we are Muslim and we are not supporting the Muslim ticket. Any Muslim that is not supporting Muslim ticket, kinika. You'll be using it to boil rice now. You put 1 cup. Your money can buy just half cup. You put it, then you add the Muslim ticket. It will swell and fill the whole pot and feed everyone. We think that God can be mocked. Injustice, we didn't see that. We didn't see how much Islam is against injustice. People sat down and were doing all sorts. That thing is saying, Sha, that the North will do it. I've said this thing before and I will say it again. The North cannot give anyone presidency. What it can do is that it can give you the critical number of votes that you need to rig election. That's a fallacy that died a long time ago, where they said the North is the North that will give this. It's no longer. Because what is the North? The North is not the North that it used to be the North. It's no longer that. And I'll tell you. Most times when they talk about this North, it's basically the Northwest. It's the Northwest region. And then they try to encompass that. It is not a homogeneous block. There was a time when the North was a homogeneous block. They gathered, that's what they used to do, that one North, Northern Nigeria, one Northern Nigeria. But the biggest thing, after a while it started, there was that separation, mumbling. The biggest time, the time that it came to the front the most, that indeed, when some people saw that, this thing that they are calling North is one, is not one. It was during former President Olusegun Obasanjo. And what did he do? Because he gave appointment to Northerners, especially some of this military appointment, I think, is it all those chief of defense, those chief, this thing, he gave them to Northerners who were not the typical Hausa Fulani Muslim. And so there was an uproar from the North. And people were like, no, how can you care? It was like, is it not North? That way people say, so the North that you say is one is actually not one. And that began to see that seed.
All right, guys. I would like to quickly come in on that particular video that I played just now. Before our sister Aisha started talking, where the Northerner. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Pardon my manner. I appreciate every one of you, my people, for your time with us today. And God will bless you now. As people on the panel, on the comment section is not much. Let me quickly acknowledge every one of you right there. Start with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you, Aisa Sose. I can see yourself over Konga. Peggy Modi. Thank you, my people. She NF Ozeshibo. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to hear from you today. Happy New Year to you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir, for joining us as usual. Good evening to you. Thank you, Sandra Moses. I can see you right there. James Mark, I can see you. Dixon Dagmo. Usaga Daddy is right there with us as well. Thank you, my wonderful people. Rosie Ayosh is right there with us. Jude King is with us. Usaze Oni, thank you very much. Black Panther, my brother, I can see you right there as well. I would just like to quickly put this through because we have a couple of presentations for you guys today concerning. The bigger one is from Edo State. But let me quickly say something about the Northerner that we're talking earlier on, that you cannot trust the Yoruba people. If the Yoruba people say A, normally it's B or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I believe he have right to say whatever he wants to say. But the only thing I would disagree with him is when he went on by saying that a Yoruba man can never rule Nigeria again. To fiakwa for you. Because that's the same thing you people did. Say Igbo man cannot rule Nigeria again. Till now is affecting the Igbo people. Igbo man, since I was born, I've never seen Igbo man being the president in Nigeria. And you guys want to start it now with Yoruba. You want to turn the country to a one ethnic country where you take decision and your decision is final. We all must kick against this satanism. You coming out, I don't know who gave them the belief that you can make final decision and that is it. some of our people on this platform that were previously saying that the Northerners are the one deciding what's happening in Nigeria. Sometimes I dispute it, I disagree and all that. But with that kind of statement that that guy was pouring out from his mouth shows that these people, they are terrible people. Not all, but most of them. You are saying that Yoruba can, in fact, make Tinubu continue to press the acceleration, make life pepper for these people. If he can create his proper structure, not even give them the opportunity to rule again, I think that would be better. Because you can't come on air. Una don't truncate the Igbo people as they talk so that they fight to see the fight, how these people will rule. Now, the Yoruba now wants to truncate now. Say never. Say this is the last time Yoruba man will rule in Nigeria. Wow. Normally, these are the same people who supported, because this is one of the things I talk about all the time. You supported Muslim ticket for your selfish interest, not for Nigeria to be better. Even when you and I know that supporting Muslim ticket was a wrong decision ever. But most of you that supported the Muslim ticket, you are the one celebrating, you are the one complaining today that Tinubu is not working according to how you guys want him to work. Very soon, and I will push people that a lot of people that was against Tinubu from beginning to start supporting him because of this. Remember, this was how Governor Obaseki came back to power in second term. The oppression, the suppression, not that because he did well in the first term. The oppression, suppression, intimidation from Oshomole and their satanic people denying him ticket and all that. That was why both home and away, Edo Light all over the world said, no, we will not allow this to happen. That's why Governor Obaseki came back in second time. If not, Obaseki would have had second time. Let's say it how it is. I use my platform here to support Obaseki second time and he won. So now no IDB. Would they talk about IDB for you? Yeah. So the way you guys are going right now, not come be like say, when I come push people, yes. Because this is the same thing that happened when Goodluck Jonathan, we don't want to be stupid twice again. Goodluck Jonathan was in power. Some of us were praying and doing everything possible for Buhari to come in, for Goodluck Jonathan to leave office. Since when Buhari came into office, now that wahala, now everybody dating tomorrow. The wahala. So if I still like, now I still join them, I join the beat Tinubu, say they ban Yoruba from ever ruling. There will be two major ethnic groups that they don't ban. Because yes, some of them are say, no, they're not going to feel, they ban Igbo till today. We all are still struggling to unban it. Now they still now. When the time they do all their satanic meeting, where they ban them, they ever burn so many of us. Now we all see the suffer, all of us still this so. The right person that would have ruled us to give us a better country, just because he's an able man, they deny you and I our rights. Say what's not concern us directly. We are very good in saying no. We like to disassociate ourselves from it. It's not my business, not my concern. It's not my business. As long as it's not affecting you directly. Maybe this Tinubu or not because of the hate when you hate Tinubu, for example. Now you say no, you're not concerned me that they know until. Maybe from that to the next 50 years. Maybe the decision you took today now will not be affecting your children's children. Maybe 50 years from now. Then you can say, oh my God. Yes. They're coming out publicly to say the Yorubas cannot rule again as president in Nigeria. For you, if you say a joke, not be joke, that's why they start up with the Igbo people. The marginalization that we are seeing today. That's why it is started with the Igbo people. So I totally disagree with that. That's why I came in. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. I'd like us to quickly listen to this, the IGP.
Distinguished senators who are here present, and very honorable members of the House of Rep here present. Your Excellency, the Minister of Police Affairs, the Chairman, Police Service Commission, and members of his entourage here, senior police officers who are here present. Mr. Chairman, permit me to commence this address by putting on record my deep appreciation to the distinguished chairmen and members of the Senate Committee on Police Affairs and Police Institutions for your unprecedented support to the Nigerian police force through the path of reform, modernization, and operational efficiency in line with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The legislative support that this partnership has produced since my appointment as the 22nd Indigenous Inspector General of Police has in no small measure strengthened our capacity to stabilize the internal security order of the country. It has also aided us immensely as the lead security agency in the internal security architecture of this country. Today's joint budget defense is indeed another clear testimony to the understanding and cooperation between the Nigerian Police Force, the Senate, and the House Committees on Police Affairs and Police Institutions. I note with delight that this is the fourth time in recent years that the Nigerian Police is being accorded the rare privilege of presenting the budget briefing to the joint committees. This demonstrates the patriotism of the members of these committees, as well as their well-established commitment to the prioritization of internal security issues in Nigeria. It's our expectation that this initiative will hasten the process of consideration of the Nigerian Police 2025 budget. For this, I am indeed grateful. General overview of the performance of the 2024 Nigerian Police budget. The figures are already captured in the documents presented to the members earlier on, so I will skip this area. And I just want to note that the performance evaluation of the 2024 Nigerian Police budget indicates that while the minimum overhead budgetary requirement of the force was estimated at 120 billion, 554 million, 650,000, only the sum of 59 billion, 96 million, 674,800 was appropriated and released fully. A comparative analysis of the Nigerian police.
Point of order, please. We want to know the document the IGP.
Yeah, you have a copy. We will distribute it to you.
The problem for here be say the document IGP was reading is different from the document that the Senate, these are people that were holding there. So now, I know say we played a little bit of this video yesterday, but today we have to go extensively. So you will remember when IGP talked, say, I have to skip this part. He then went on straight, reading other figures and all that. There was this Igbo man, right there, senator, say, no, tell us which document you they read it, pa. I don't understand. I mean, the someone with our hand too. Because normally, if you have to come here, with the best of my knowledge, anything you're coming to read, you have to pass the copies to all of them in the house. So that when you are ready, they'll be going through with you. But I can understand, say, IGP don't follow Ibadan Road. And the document with all those people, if they go Benin Expressway. Because I don't understand. Epa, how far? What are you reading? So make una listen. Let me take it back a little bit.
Point of order, please. We want to know the document the IGP.
Yeah, you have a copy. We will distribute it to you. Yeah, go ahead.
We need to follow what is written, please.
We need to be on the same page.
Clark.
Is it this one?
Yeah, but you go
Brief by
I'm on
IGP.
page 3.
Page 3 of that document, you can see it. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
page 3.
yes, go ahead. I thought you don't have a copy.
We want to know be
Of the 2025 budget defense for the Nigeria Police Force, the Ministry of Police Affairs, the Police Service Commission, and the Nigerian Police Academy. Much of attention to the case of effective allocation to enhance capacity building and
For want of time, I'm going to skip the paragraphs 8, 9. They are already contained in the document presented earlier on. I will go to general observations on the 2024 performance evaluation of the Nigerian police budget. Prayers. Request for action.
Document we have it. No, sir, we are all here for budget. It's very, very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be acquainted with it. You can't give me a copy after this. It's not the same thing. The details are not here, like the zonal offices he has mentioned. They are not captured here.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Please, Senator, please. Make it easy. It is our decision within the leadership of this committee to allow IG to summarize his presentation.
No, Chairman, we're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We must do the right thing.
We are not in the chamber. You are there to wait for the collective. You have it.
It's not in this copy. What is written is
a new copy was sent to you. Check and see it. If you just have a copy, ask for the copy.
Yes.
This is not a big deal. You ask for the copy. The copy is there available.
Chairman,
There is a point of
I'm still on the floor. I'm still on the floor, Mr. Chairman.
We need the opinion of all the members. Can we allow IG to proceed with what is reading?
No, we don't have it. We don't have it. Then I will leave. I will leave the copy. What are we reading now? What do you want to do? We are acting in the head.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, please. Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. We are here to serve Nigerians. And Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP, but I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading. Yes. Exactly. Please let me finish. I represent a section of this country. What the IGP is reading is different from what I have. And I'm going to ask questions. Let me finish.
Before you finish, I'm the chair of the list.
For police training institutions and colleges to strengthen capacity building initiatives aligned with long-term reform objectives.
When I say our media, I tell you, say our media are also the biggest problem we have in Nigeria. The important part that's supposed to be left for Nigerians to see, they go cut all that area commot. They will not package it and re-edit the video. They will not upload it for you when you go to watch. Tell me why our rise was cutty this video. All the important parts, you go the cut them, edit and so am again. Cut them, edit and so am again. Tell me why.
It's raised by my senior senator.
Use the exchange rate as of December 2023 and express it in dollar terms, what you collected, vis-a-vis 2024, when, because I do know that around this time, 2023, a naira was several 20, several 50 naira to the dollar. And at a point in 2024, it escalated at a point to 1,900 naira to the dollar, almost 2,000, before it now stabilized at around 1,600. So may I request that you
Mokuna watch how Oshomo let it finish this custom people. I still destroy them with two.
can dollarize the revenue, and let's see both of 2024 and 2023. 2023 using the prevailing rate of that year, and 2024 using the average rate, which was about 1,600, 1,007, so that we can see in real terms whether you will be able to say you have improved in revenue generation.
First question, there were two questions he raised. He talked about, I think both of them centered on revenue, and I think I'll try and make a sense of the fact that he talked about increase in tax and the effects. I honestly struggle to understand the question, but my sense of what he's saying is whether we should be considering the effect of increase in taxation on our constituents, on Nigerians. I agree. Each time you review tax, there must be an objective that you want to achieve. This has happened a couple of times. In the customs ecosystem, this does not happen all of the time. It exchanges for 1,000 to 1,005 or whatever. It is about the fact that organized business needs some level of predictability. So if they know that this is the rate they're going to use for in a quarter, for example, it makes it easier for them to plan. Not that you get a rate on Monday and then you want to pay your duty on Wednesday, the rate has changed.
All right. What I was expecting our Senate to do for us, especially with the citizens, to help us in terms of claiming of cars, clearing of cars, you know, and other important goods like containers and all that in Nigeria, in the wharf. These guys are extorting us heavily. It's not easy, one people. It's not easy, you know. What did they do us for that wharf? You know, not be small thing. When they give you bill, you have to pay it, or do more will be falling on your goods, and it's terrible. They have to address these things. You know, claiming one particular car for 20 million, 25 million, not be money we take by car. You know, that one and what you will pay for your car to be out of the wharf is crazy. Some cars 16 million, some of them are even up to 35, 40 million. This is just too much. You know, it looks like they're not speaking how they will favor the normal people. If I say the poor now, some of them will say, person way poor, don't figure buy that kind of car and all that, but still, extortion is extortion. So, but I'll just leave that one. I should bring it here because a lot of you, some of you listening to me now might be a victim of this custom of a thing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We're going to go to the next chapter of this particular broadcast today, which is the bigger one in Edo State. I appreciate those of you that are just coming in right now. I appreciate you all. Please do your power by pressing on the like button, help us to share, take our voices far. But while I'm presenting this one, I'm going to post out a link for those of you that want to join us while we do this together. A link have been posted. Please click on it and join us here. I want to press on the like, my people. Nobody don't buy me coffee today. You can press on the dollar sign, buy me coffee if you can. I really do appreciate that. But meanwhile, I know say the governorship election in Edo State is still disputed. It's disputed not just by Asue Ighodalo and other small parties, but the major person disputing it, disagreeing, and challenging it is Asue Ighodalo, the PDP. Some of these APC people came out. I remember I played the video here that Asue Ighodalo fear not let her come court. That was sometime before Christmas or immediately after Christmas. I don't know. But I remember I said they make video, or maybe this year. I don't even know because this year today na 17 we don't fly. They say Asue Ighodalo fear not let her come court and all that. When Asue Ighodalo show court yesterday, now everywhere it be as it day. Thank you, Madam Patricia. I can see you already. Thank you. You know, but at the end of the day, my people, the fight with these people, they fight for Edo State now, not be small thing. But this time, it don't involve Tony Kabaka and Ebo State. The reason why I have to mention their names is because the video flying around across social media platforms as we speak right now involved and showcased both of them yelling and you know, in fact, participating in the clashes, should I put it like that, in the clashes between the APC and PDP. Should I call these clashes thugs or people supporting the two parties? What do we call them? Put on the comment section, tell us what we should call them. But meanwhile, I would like us to take it from here. Let's listen. Let's start from the beginning. How they went onto the secretariat and all the platform belonging to PDP in Edo State, revoking all of them, taking them all away, that it belongs to them. Listen to this.
And Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, Ben Abang, Edo State APC Chairman Jared Tenebe, said the party secretariat was paid for by the national headquarters of the APC. Tenebe said that all the PDP secretariats in the 18 local government areas will be taken over by the APC as it belonged to the APC based on the available records and documents of payments. He claimed the rent paid by the APC for 7 years is still running, hence the takeover of the party secretariat. Tenebe said with the takeover of the party secretariat, allocation of offices to party executives and repainting of the building will commence immediately.
I'm happy that I'm in my office. We have taken over at Airport Road. All the APC faithful are happy. When they took this office from us, they did not stop at that. They went to all the local government and collected our offices from us. And we are going to recover all the offices across the state from them because those offices belong to us.
Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, Ben Abang, was at the party secretariat to ensure the situation did not degenerate. Edo State PDP Chairman Dr. Anthony Azegbemi, who came to the party secretariat in company with the Speaker Edo State House of Assembly, Blessing Agbebaku, was escorted out of the party secretariat. Osem Jamel Sagi, ITV News.
What brought this shop together?
Yes, we are taking over our own thing. If you Google APC office, it will lead you to this office.
Oh, APC office. Yes, I don't say APC. Just Google with your phone. It's our office. Here that we have got away with force. Back all our belongings.
There is nothing, officer. There is nothing that will make me leave here. Nothing on earth that will make me leave this place.
Not be our office. If you're fighting, it just cause. Yes, it's understood. Yeah, but I just want to say that there would have been, if we had gotten a hint, there would have been a better way to.
No, let me tell you. When they were taking it from us, they did not write to the police. No. So we didn't need to write.
We did not ask you to write. You should have hinted those. The commissioner of police that was here that time is not the commissioner of police. That is here today.
Officer, let me tell you. I can't tell you we don't trust the police because you must work with the police. These same people killed one of our police at the airport. That's your police at the airport. Yes. We wrote petition to the police. Nothing. Now nothing has happened.
They are moving around.
They will tell police.
When I say, not be smart, when I see to the Kabaka stand for there, and they will still stand there with Telebe, they are APC chamber. But meanwhile, at the small one, I don't see, so we are going with the may make the cocoa, that we all they go. So I go play some in different angles, because they listen to, but meanwhile, watch this one.
So what the cause confusion, I think I don't do so.
You are a youth leader, say youth leader. I'm a same youth leader. If I come here with my security, will you close to tell us question is I came here with my fellow workers. You came here with your fellow party. Then you still brought security, private security.
To come and do what? It's okay, it's okay. Carry your boss.
Drama unfold in the courtroom when supporters of the All Progressives Congress (APC) clashed with private security personnel allegedly disguised as bouncers. The incident began when those private security members attempted to prevent state chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Emperor Jared Tanebi, from entering the courtroom, igniting outrage among APC. Prominent figures, including the state APC youth leader, Mr. Tony Kabaka and Mr. Kelly Okugbowa, voiced their objection. They asserted that only recognized security agencies, such as the Department of State Services, DSS, and the police, could be allowed within the court premises. The situation escalated from worse, turned into physical altercations, leading to the private security personnel being forcibly removed.
Agencies that was brought by Asue, and they are not the accredited security men that are supposed to be. They were putting us the scar security, and we don't know them. We asked them to go down. The only security that we were allowed to be here, the DSS and the police, accredited by the court. Not some illegal security that was brought by Asue. We said no. We say no. We say no. We are here. We are not abiding. Teach you people politics. We are not here to come and make trouble. What we saw here, we saw civilian security agencies blocking the entrance of the court. That they should not get access to the court. I asked, who are these men? They said they are private security to Asue. I said, you people cannot be here. If we want a private security, if I put my voice here, you people cannot stand here. I said, okay, you people leave, allow the police and the DSS to do their job. They started resisting.
The incident highlights the ongoing tensions within the party and raises questions about the use of private security in sensitive political matters. The confrontation left many questioning security protocols during politically charged court appearances. In Benin City, Faith Dibier reporting.
Okay, before I go play the last one again, almost similar thing again, but in a different angle. That Tony Kabaka and Edo State say, no, according to Asue Ighodalo, private security men, their duty is to stop the APC Edo State chairman from entering inside the courts, especially the area where their evidence is there. Then when this happened, according to their own side of the story, when this happened, then the clashes happened. But the other way around, Tony Kabaka and Edo State is complaining that the Asue Ighodalo's private security are not recognized. That the only recognized security forces that are allowed in the premises of the court should be DSS and the state police as accredited by the court. My question is, Asue Ighodalo knows say his own security people are not accredited. Why bring them come? Now question they ask who. Then another question be say, who's supposed to stop those security men if for any reason they are not accredited, they are not allowed in the court premises? Who's supposed to stop them? Who's supposed to prevent them? Or who's supposed to take them out of the court? Should it be a civilian or the same DSS or the state police force or Tony Kabaka and Edo State? Now question they ask now. Because no side they talk about all the time. Waiting on they affect you directly. In most cases, it don't concern you. Waiting on they affect you directly. In most cases, you go to listen to me and say, not my problem. Because it's not affecting you directly. Now make me ask this question, say, normally, who should be or take the responsibility to stop any other external security bodies from entry or being around the premises of the court? Should it be a normal civilian like Tony Kabaka and Edo State, or the DSS or the state police force? I'll leave that one for you guys to answer that. But let's see from this angle as well.
No way. You brought private security to come and intimidate sitting government. May work without you. Security agency. Any other one is a counterfeit. If the police cannot do their job, we'll resort to self-help. We'll resort to self-help. As we brought security to come and intimidate us.
You see, the problem is that we don't search forward and enter. Do you understand me?
Hey, come here. Come, this man is still here. Okay, should go. You never raised me. Hey, Jabo.
Don't attendez. Jesus.
At this moment, allegedly, according to information reaching us, Asue Ighodalo was left naked. No single security force was now with Asue Ighodalo. No private security man was with Asue Ighodalo. All Asue Ighodalo's police or security personnel were sent away. They just slap tear their ear. Now they say just now, I'm gonna say they use slap tear their ear for inside court. But my concern is, see, we have lots of police officers here. What was their duty? What did they do? And this thing were happening right there in their presence. Clap for yourself. You way they say, it's better this way. Don't worry. Go reach your papa turn. Go reach your mama turn. Go reach your family turn. You go reach your own turn. Yes. Any of us, any of us who see evil, and you say it's right, don't worry. Even though in America you did, now UK you did, anywhere you did, evil go visit you anywhere. What is wrong is wrong. I'm not here to support Asue or Okpebolo, but what I'm seeing now in our country, regardless of what, in any angles or dimension or any kind of digestion, we have to put into this. I will still disagree. What is wrong is wrong. How did we get here? How? Now, wow. You know, see why jungle justice they happen all the time in Nigeria? Because people will look, they'll say, police don't fear handle this matter. More, you'll take laws into our hands. And it will happen. I would like to take this video, might take them back again. I want to see that part again. Some of you now we did biased. They couldn't see them again. Some of you are not going to join this panel today. We know now. We know now we they wear mask. Some of you now they listen now. Even to join comment section, you know go fit join. You want die because the hypocrisy amongst us stinks. The hypocrisy. This identical display from us, most especially when it not concern una, stinks. Una not join this panel today, una not go join comment section, not concern una. Now we una define be this, now we una pray for be this, now we. It pay me say we find ourselves where we are today. And the beautiful things about everything that is happening in Nigeria is that it's affecting all of us. Not everybody they affect. No. Not everybody. Not everybody they affect. Let's watch this again.
No way.
You brought private security to come and intimidate sitting government. May work because you
security agency. Any other one is a counterfeit. If the police cannot do their job, we'll resort to self-help. We will resort to self-help. Ask for security to come and intimidate us.
In presence of police, Ebo still say, if police cannot do their job, we will resort to self-help. That statement, I support him. You know why? Look at our police force. They are there. Our police force, they are there. Not only me, they hear this matter. They are there listening. They are there. If police cannot do their job, we will resort to self-help. So now my question is, who are we going to blame now? Are you going to blame to the Kabaka, blame Asue Ighodalo, or blame Edo State, or even the private police personnel? In the presence of Nigeria police force, all these are happening.
We don't search convoy and enter. Do you understand me? Come, this man is still here.
Okay, she go. You know the right thing.
Hey, Kabaka.
Jesus.
The Asue boy be one fight, but when he say no, say if he try, they go eat and raw because come be like say the rest they don't run. No, by the way, Asue Ighodalo, why you can't go see people who not get liver? Where you see they carry come, they know you get liver. Eh? What's the essence of having a personal security body or bodyguard or whatever? I don't know where you carry they come from. They all say gay, all of them all begin the wrong. Eh? What's the happen for our country? See slap where we still take that one here. That guy go get here problem. Hey God. I bet make I see that slap again when I know verse. He?
Do you understand me?
Hey,
come here. Come, this man is still here.
Okay, she go. You know the right thing.
Hey,
Jesus. Jesus.
We don't do. Scott, Mona, come on for you. Do not party. Go, I beg. It's okay. This man, leave this man now. No, this man is okay.
It's only accredited security agencies that will be on this case. Any other person.
Imagine APC chairman again.
We don't have issue with the court. We only have issue with the security agencies that was brought by Asue, and they are not the accredited security men that are supposed to be. They were putting up a scar security, and we don't know them. We asked them to go down. The only security that we were allowed to be here,
the DSS and police,
accredited by the court, not some illegal security that was brought by Asue. We said no. We said no. We said no.
Let me address them, please.
We are
here, we are not about
we'll teach you people politics.
We are not here to come and make trouble. What we saw here, we saw civilian security agents blocking the entrance of the court. That we should not get access to the court. And ask, who are these men? And said they are private security for us. I said you people cannot be here. If we want the private security, if I put my voice here, you people cannot stand here. I said, okay, you people leave, allow the police and the DSS to do their job. They started resisting, so God bless.
You understand? So I didn't know who they were. So what I did was that I deprived them from entering the court. Because
they were staying where you were. Let me hear you. They were standing there.
They were standing here. Yes. They were standing here. DSS was also here. Okay. You understand me? So what happened was that when the chairman came, chairman said that they were coming. I said, Chairman, we will need your stalwarts. We don't want.
No, sir. Let me correct this situation. No. You should tell us what happened now. About the story. No. I will not tell you what happened. If it's not telling you, okay, sir. What brought the issue was this. When we came, we met our chairman outside. And we decided to say what is going on. And we met him. He said the numbers that were coming with him was much. We now approach our chairman. Tell us how many people that follow you in. Eventually, they enter. When we were not coming out, we now noticed that there were some security, private security, over 50.
Here,
from yes. I have a video. Chairman, please, I have a video. It was only 2 DSS. Then somebody now alerted us and told us that they belong to Asue. That was when we came. And we said, these guys are not accredited security agencies. They should live here. And they said, so now, that's what we now said, apart from the accredited security agencies, DSS, police, no any other security will stay at this door. That's it. And that's our stand. Please answer for us to avoid crisis. These same security people, they are downstairs. I think shall hold up. I think we have to do the too by telling them to leave the premises because we are going down to meet them. Anything that happen, you people will be. Listen,
They should go. Police should do the work. They are not the ones not doing police and DSS work, they should leave the premises. Where you?
Now the hear wetin people wey dey inside court from up there they talk. They say see una life, now they behave like Agberu. No una listen to wetin people wey dey inside court. They talk am from that top there for where I pause. So listen whether you na go hear am. Okay. As we see on so the current they come here. You see, my mama they talk am all the time. Say, if it because of your enemy lose your eyes, not be a good thing. You know what that one mean? I would like to reinterpret it in a different angle. Because of the hate you get for one particular person, even though the whole state scatter, you are not interested, but let that person, let my hatred or whatever continues. Now I put us away with this, so we don't even know what they happen now. Nigerian politics have resorted to something else. Nigerian politics have resorted to something else. So to run for a political office in Nigeria now, you must be dubious like them. If not, or like the way our principal will be the one, so it's not possible now. It's not possible. The way Peter Obi take this, so except Nigerians say no, now we will take the power, give Peter Obi. But if we want to follow the same way, the way Peter Obi take the follow, so it's not possible. Now so slap until they tear everybody here they go, and they will sit there. Then you not come and wait for the next 4 years or the next 8 years. But I want to ask a question quickly if I start taking calls. For example, say this kind of thing happen for abroad. What if abroad police go do this kind of people? They will just stand there, they try to talk, and the same people not they let them talk. And so the matter will just end at B. What they will try to do. You can put that on the comment section. If you want to give submission later, if you want to talk on that, you can. We are here to learn. But for me, regardless of what, I'm not happy with what happened in the court. No, I'm not. I expected Nigerian police force or the DSS where they talk to handle the whole issue, not individualisms. But what do we know? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you, all my people. I'd like us to move on right now. Thank you very much, Martin Benjamin, my brother. I appreciate you for the super chats while I was talking. I was giving my monologue. I say, my brother, I always thank you for all that you do for the people of Nigeria. God bless you. God bless you too, sir. I appreciate you. I'd like to take a call. Anybody that want to call in now, you only have 10 seconds to do that. If not, I'm moving on straight to the panel. I already have people on the panel. So if no calls is coming in right now, we just need to move on. Okay, nobody is calling in for now. A lot of people here have the habit of calling while we are still giving our submission. Unfortunately, I cannot stop my presentation at that time to pick your call. But let me come to Madam Patricia Wojumi, the first person on the panel today. Thank you very much, man. Good evening to you.
Hey,
Please.
good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Mr. Elvis, I love you. I love waiting you get strength to do. May God continue to strengthen you, give you more grace,
Amen, man.
wisdom, and knowledge in every aspect. Mommy diaspora, you know now. It's not about shouting it, so it's about, yes, I'm here. So I did with you, Kadeba. Sometimes I not go there, but you yourself, you know, mama, you understand. So me myself, I get my own. The thing is, I'm here. So I thank God. Good evening, Nigerians, and my co-panelist. Thank you for being here today to do justice to the matters that have been presented today. Before I proceed, please like and share, and click on the dollar sign. Subscribe with us if you have not subscribed yet, so that and also press that egogo, that notification bell. Very important, so that anytime we come up, you will be able to be notified and also join the broadcast, so that you will be well informed and make the right decision, an informed decision. Mr. Harris, I can tell you something. Nigeria never changed. As a child, I've always said it since I came to this platform, that I have not seen Nigeria as one, and I will keep saying it. I will keep saying it. I'm not a child, I'm not a baby. I know what I'm saying. There are many people on this platform that I'm older than with 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, no, not for 50 years, maybe yeah, So, and I know what I'm saying. I've seen Nigeria worked, and I've seen Nigeria declined. I've seen Nigeria declined. So I have a lot of pains in my heart when it comes to this beautiful country, that looks like everything was going the right way and suddenly had a U-turn, and here we are. I'm glad, I don't have a heart for wickedness. Otherwise, maybe I would have been among all those people that you are in Abuja and, I can tell you, my father was the pillar of PDP in Delta State. And when, in 1999, my father wanted me to become something in politics, but I turned it down. Why? Because I cannot get the heart where people get. I cannot, because I don't already see before that time, so Nigeria was not going in the right direction. I don't already see him. So I couldn't put myself into that quagmire. I couldn't, because money is not everything in life. It's not. People that are buying people today because of money. People that say money and water, but you don't know how they get the money. And other people are even aspiring to be like these evil workers. So I hope you give me some time, because it's very touchy. What I saw today in that parliament, or that their House of Assembly, it's exactly the reason why I turned down my father, to say no. I don't want to be a politician, and I will not be, because I don't have that kind of heart. Yes, to go there and do the wrong thing, collect money and enter house. I don't get that kind of heart. If you give me money, or I'm giving the opportunity, I want to work for the people. But you can see today now, that man, or yesterday, or the day that thing was presented, you can see that he was driven out by his colleagues. They said, go, 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 go. We don't need you here. Go. I've been not see him. Now let me see him. No, nobody let me see him. They drive him out. Because he say, if The budget the police was the IG was reading does not tally. I mean the proposal was presenting. You want to come and collect money? Okay, you are reading your proposal for them to give you money, and now the people, the lawmakers, they don't have the right documents, and besides, what you are reading does not tally what they are. Because as a lawmaker, as somebody that is representing their people elected you to go and speak for them. Millions of people, or even thousands, hundreds of thousands of people elected you to go and speak for them. You are their voice, you are their face, you are their feelings, you are their pains. They elected you for that. And then you are somebody is reading something and you don't understand. You have all the rights to say, no, I can't consent to this. I don't have this. Can you people give me the right thing so I can follow, so I can ask the right question? That is all the wrong the man did. They said, no. You saw them now where they were driving him out now. Now see them now. Now see them. These are people that are sitting in those places that you expect to bring change to you and me. Yeah, you are joking. Look, Nigerians, they joke. Look, in that House of Senate, the lawmakers, maybe now only 1% of them now wish Nigeria well. The rest, they are all bots. Look, they have sold Nigeria. We know they have sold Nigeria. Is it not? Yeah, they are fighting in America. They are saying they will not sell the American steel to, is it a Japanese company? Yes, a Japanese company. They don't want to sell it because they believe it belongs to Americans. Yeah, our leaders freely sell everything we own to foreigners. And they think it's okay. Okay, let me go to the custom. He said they are a self-funded institution. Oh my God. How did we get here? Illiterate, the blind leading the blind. Everybody will fall into a dish. That's what it is. This is your custom. Your custom. They are self-funded. Self-funded. And you expect to come and give you an account? Account of what? Where you make them. Look, this is the same thing. Sell it private, oh, sorry about the I speak so many languages sometimes. I can't find the right word. Thank you. That's what it is. Are you thinking when they are privatizing this thing, they want to help the poor? No. They are there for gain. They are there for gain. The public partnership. What do you think it is? The public is the government. And the private is the capitalist people. So look, the thing we own, how can we be selling our assets? The thing we say we own together, did they consult us before they are selling these things? Okay, because they will have opportunity to sit in that hollow chamber that they have dishallowed. So they now have the right to sell my birthright, sell my children's birthright. No, it's not done. But I remember, you are answerable to the maker of all man. None of you will go scot-free. Enjoy when you are here on earth. All the people that you are made to buy because of the decision that you made. Look, all of you will pay. You will pay for it. It doesn't matter how much you are going to forgive, how much you are going to bear for forgiveness. The people that you buy, they are going to cry to God and say, no, my soul was taken too early because of this man. So I refuse to forgive. And God will say, well, they didn't forgive you. The people you buy because of decision did not forgive you. So you are going to that place that is meant for wicked people. That's how you go end up with them. Because I don't see any reason. Why people go to behave like this? Coming to Edo State. Edo State, look at what's going on. They say Asue get security. I'm not supporting Asue. Everybody know here in this platform. I'm not supporting any of them. But the truth be said. Truth must be told. If he didn't have anybody to help him, to secure him somehow, okay? This is my own analysis. If he didn't have anybody to secure him, because you can even see that the police there, they were working with APC now. You can even see it now. Come on, let's be honest. We will not deceive ourselves. So what would the man do now? He would just go and face those people like that. Yes, they ran away. They ran away, yes, because those people outnumbered them. They don't want to die too. You understand? I'm not supporting anybody, but I just think that this thing is a joke taken too far. Yes. They have bastardized all our institutions. Nothing is working. And many people are okay with it, because where there is chaos, criminality thrives, wickedness thrives, evil thrives. And many people are wicked, many people are evil, and many people are criminals in that country. So that's why it's like that. And I thank God that I said no to my father, because I would have been changed into another person and go to hell. Thank God I was never ever materialistic, even though we had everything, but I never chose that way. My father was not materialistic as well, but you know, bad associates, he said, evil communication corrupts good manners. So, and you know, and I thank God I hopped out of it. I said, no, I wasn't doing. And I'm glad for that. So, Mr. Evans, I'll leave it here. It's a shame what's happening. It shouldn't have been, but this is what it is. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. Yes, the situation of our country will make you dumbfounded, because we blame the politicians all the time. But to be honest, many of us are part of this satanism. It's very, very sad. Many of us, even some of us who complain, of the politicians and all that, we are only complaining based on our selfish interest. Immediately, the person we are secretly supporting emerge or hold that particular power or that sit in that satanic seat, you now see the same person that was previously complaining before will not complain anymore. So we have a long way to go, my people. We have a long way to go for our country. See, people like us when they talk, so now people know they like more. They only like us because we hit the nail. So they'll say, you don't do, you do they talk, you do they do this. Yes, we have a long way to go. Now, Obaseki, I go blame now. Now, Obaseki, I blame. Obaseki failed woefully in his second term, although I cannot rate him in first tenure. I will focus more on he failed woefully in terms of, he did not carry anybody along. Even what he was doing did not showcase none of them. He did not do anything. He was just living his own life. Like, I don't owe anybody explanation. Now you are not giving the explanation. The same explanation people ask you to give that time. Hatred were piling up. Hatred were piling up every day. Now you are not giving the explanation. I sometimes don't understand how pride consumes some of us. Because you are a governor does not make you better than anybody. Because you are sitting in one particular position today does not make you better than anybody. With the final Obaseki, they go left and right. He was not granting no interview anymore for straight 3 years. Obaseki avoided everybody on media. 3 years. You were behaving and doing your own thing. Then you were building lots of hatred around yourself. You are serving the people. You should be able to answer questions. Why be safe? Our leaders don't they don't want to talk to you anymore. I kept asking why. They don't want to talk to you anymore. Ha! Look where we did for Edo State. Eh? Look where all of us did. Wow. Although I still cannot judge Webolo wrong. I'm waiting for that. I'm putting things together. I'm still waiting. But as of now, I don't have anything to say about Webolo. To be honest. I cannot just say, oh, I don't like him. I don't do like that. I don't have anything to say about that man. Some of us are not like him. Me, I don't know what I want to talk against him. Cannot they follow my mouth. Now fact, me till they talk. Now fact, now till they talk. I'd like us to move on. Sir Louis, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us. I appreciate you. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, the panelists and everyone watching this program. Thank you for joining us. I'll start from, I think Bob Marley said something. He said so many people are so poor. He said they are so poor that the only thing they have is money. And what he actually meant by that is, you see these people today who are in power, maybe the senators or whatever, who just think that their only mission there is to just have so much money piled up in their account, piled up in several places. They have no sense of humanity in them. They are so insensitive. They have nothing. They don't care. Yes, a time will come when they will leave. Now they will have all the money with them. There was something you said a few days ago. I think you mentioned it again. These people, they have no joy. They have no joy. I've said it time with that number. I said, happiness is different from joy. Happiness is if someone buys a new car, you are happy. I just got a new car. That's happiness. It's just for joy comes from the Holy Spirit. That's why the Bible says righteousness, peace, and joy in the Holy Ghost. If you don't need that, if it's not in you, so many people they are piling up so much money, thinking that will give them joy, and still they don't have it. When the Bible says, the Spirit of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. So people have every material things in this world, but they are still extremely bitter. What we have in Nigeria today is still, everything started from the inception of this democracy. Our leaders failed. They never worked to build a good democratic foundation. And here we are today. I said something a few days ago. I said, in Nigeria, only 10% of Nigerian population truly understand democracy. Only 10%. And unfortunately, this 10% today are hated. Whenever this 10% open their mouth to talk, Nigerians, reject them. Nigerians resist them. Nigerians are angry with them. Because one thing I've noticed about Nigerians are very funny set of people. Nigerians are this kind of set of people where a Nigerian man can build a lie. He will build a lie and be living the lie. He knows he's living a lie. And when you come to tell him the reality of the situation, he hates you for trying to tell him the truth. He will build so much comfort around his lies, and he will believe in that lie. That is what we have today. Now, most Nigerian people don't care. They don't care about if this is democracy, rule of law. All they care about is power. And this is because we have a country that is not ruled by strong institutions, but by strong men. That's why you see a man will come and tell you, if the police is no longer there, we have to go for self-help. And the policeman is there listening. You have policemen there. Policemen are always saying, Ogasa, Ronnie, say, please help me hold up. A policeman. In the UK, when a policeman, if when you are driving, you see a policeman behind you, you will behave yourself. When you see a police van, let's say in a lounge or a sit-out or a function, there's just one police van, just one van. Everybody will coordinate themselves. One police van is there. But in Nigeria, you see different police. A man is telling the police to his face. I've been in a situation where they took a gun from a police officer because they called the police to come and restore peace. The man said no. He said before they can start the meeting, the police have to hand over their gun. The police should hand over their gun to them first. And they succeeded. They took the gun from the police officer. They told the police officer, Ogamekuna, sit down. And you know what the gun do to make a hold on? A police officer. That is the country we find ourselves. The gentleman at the National Assembly, we saw what happened. He was questioning the document that was given to him is different from the one that the Inspector General is reading. And people were telling him, go. That is the same thing I'm talking about. People don't care when you built a lie. So when someone comes to say, okay, no, can we just have a bit of transparency in this thing? That person becomes an enemy. That is the problem we have today. So I'm going to take it just for the few minutes I have. He said something earlier on. He said there have been huge marginalization in Nigeria, that the Igbos have been marginalized for so many years. The truth is, Nigerians have been marginalized. We are victims of Nigeria. Everybody. Who are the most marginalized people in Nigeria? I'm from Edo State. The Edo people are the most marginalized. Right from 1897, we will be pushed down, to the edge, pushed down to crushed. So if we look at it, I don't want to begin to think Nigeria revolves around the Wazobians. Nigeria revolves around every Nigerians. And when Nigerian people begin to see competence and value, that day we will no longer look at candidates based on ethnicity. We look at candidates based on what that person wants to do to better the life of every Nigerian. If I want to follow the route of an ethnic candidate, I'll probably say a Benin man should be a president. That's a fact. I cannot be a Benin man and be agitating for an Igbo president. I won't do that. I won't be a Benin man agitating for Yoruba. I won't do that. But where I stand today, I stand for a competent Nigerian. I will not say these people have no ruled. Who cares if they have no ruled? Who cares if a Benin man has no ruled? Who cares if a man from Idoma, Tiv, a man from Isoko, a man from Ijo, like where we had the journey, but we saw what happened, you know? So let's just look at competence. Because where we are today, I don't know how we're going to get out of this pit we find ourselves. A man comes out to tell you a Yoruba person will never be a president anymore. How dare you? Are you the one? Do you have the voice? Are you the voice of the Nigerian people? Are you the voice of who gave you that power to select or appoint who becomes the leader of the country? How dare you? That is what Nigerian people should. Every Nigerian man who hears that should be happy. What should we say? Yes, we don't want to Yoruba anymore. No, that would be a myopic thinking. Because if we continue with this, that will continue to reduce some set of people where these people become like spectators in their own countries. When the power begin to revolve around two, while other people just stand like you are going to watch a football in the field, you're just sitting down there watching. Why those people become the players in the field? You have to think beyond that. You have to look at competence. It can come from anybody. Next election is coming. If Obi doesn't want, I know with what Tinubu has done right now, they've succeeded in destabilizing the Labour Party, where it will become even difficult for them to want to have Obi to run. Like the last Edo State election, I supported Olumide Akpata. Even when it got to a point, I knew that trust me, this guy's not going to go anywhere. Because I saw the handwriting on the wall. But still, I held on to my support. You know, so we have to begin to look at competence to say, you know, because if we say, oh, these people strong, that brings some sort of entitlement. And that entitlement also leads to some kind of toggery we have today. If that time comes, those people, someone from that region doesn't get the presidency, what we have to violence, or say, now our turn, we will not rule. It's not now. If it becomes a trend in the Nigerian constitution that after this section rules, that section rules, maybe that will even make sense. They'll say, okay, 8 years now, full animal rules, 8 years, 4 years, Yoruba. Maybe they'll say, okay, all the parties have to bring a candidate from one region. If that becomes part of our constitution, maybe that will make sense. Because if not, Nigerians should grow themselves above this. Because everything happening today, what is happening in Edo State now, is still part of the situation. Look at what happened in Rivers State not long ago. I mean, that is still ongoing. Wiki and Fubara. So it's not just, it's a national thing. And how are we going to get out of it? That should be the focus, because we are in a pit. Nigeria is in a pit. These people fight now, APC and PDP, they are all the same. If Adolfo Shomole did not have issues with Obaseki completed the 10 on that APC, Obaseki will still be in APC today. In fact, the public just started from Shomole. That's where the pride, the ego, the self-destructive pride of these politicians comes to play. When Obaseki went to beg him, if you had just allowed Obaseki to say, okay, I'll forgive you, continue your tenure, that man would have completed the tenure in peace. But now you'll not be having PDP and APC. That pride of I am too great. I select who I say what will become. That is what led to all this. Now Obaseki then went to PDP. Now you see what is happening now. Obaseki is bringing his own guy. APC is saying no. That is where this nonsense is coming from. So the youth should look beyond, because this whole thing is going to play for the next 4 years, and I doubt if that will bring development to the state. We're going to be having different talks, coming, they do this. What is this man's vision? But the reason why I don't want to focus on Asue yet, because Obaseki ruled Edo State for 8 years. I want to use the word rule, because what we have now, we don't have govern. It's rule, because these people they're all rulers. He ruled for 8 years. I cannot, if you are not comparing Obaseki's 8 years to Bebolo's 2 months, then which means the 8 years of Obaseki is all failure. Because some people are not saying, what has Bebolo done? He's been in power. He's just going to power a few months ago. Obaseki has been in power for 8 years. So if you are comparing 8 years and 2 months, then that 8 years is a failure. So I'm still waiting to see what will become of this man. Maybe because of this whole petition thing, there's a lot happening, there's a tribunal and everything. So I'm still watching to see what will become of this administration, because what I want is a state that is developed for every Edo people, a state where the government provides security, where businessmen can come in. There are so many Edo people today who are scared to go back to Benin. Cultism is one of the reasons why many of them don't want to return. Some other reasons. So we need a leader that will come in and sanitize this whole state. That is what we are looking for. And Nigerians should wake up to understand that if we truly want to build a country, everybody should begin to democratically think on how we can have a good democratic institution and will provide a good leader. This whole mentality of my person day, your person day, what has it done for you? Look at your village is impoverished. There's nothing to write up about in your community. You are still saying my person is in power. I mean, to hell with such mentality. Let me pause for now. Maybe I'll come back again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Luis. Thanks for your wonderful submission. I have a comment that I will respond to shortly, but I have Oga CM with us to speak to us first. I'm going to respond to a comment from Shidima Owuru shortly. Oga CM, I'm trying to return your call. You called twice. Please quickly pick your phone so that because you were calling while people were talking on the phone. I don't know if you are there right now. You can hear me, sir? Oga CM.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. I got your missed calls. Please talk to us. I know.
I'm listening in.
Yes, I know.
I greet each and every one of you for keeping the flag flying.
Thank you, sir.
Like those on the panel, those listening like me, those that we see. What made me one funny, one not too funny? Number one, I never knew Tony Kabaka can wear suit. So when I saw he said, I am the youth leader of APC with those white hair waving in head. So they're like one professor of criminal law professor in the university. So I said, okay, if that is the way they want it, but to me, what really happened, what you showed us is a show of shame. I'm not happy about it at all, and I believe I'm not alone. A lot of people, it's not supposed to live for whatever it is worth. I mean, something is getting out of hand. How can they be adults behaving like that? Even kids can organize themselves. I don't believe all those things. They may think they are scoring a point off each other, but in retrospect, they only bring shame to themselves. This is not the Edo State. At least the head of the civil service in Abia State is from Edo State. That alone is a shining star. So nobody should come and maybe trivialize it or whatever. I'm ashamed. You know, I'm feeling ashamed where I am now. It's not. So Edo is a great state. Going by the caliber of men they've given Nigeria. From Antonio Nahuru, motion for independence, to where we are now. So Edo has not been found wanting in national affairs. They bring out their best at the national level, during the colonial, post-colonial, and now. So I don't see why this type of thing should be happening. It's a shame. I believe that all well-meaning Edo people, both of them and their God, will condemn it. We are not going to score point. I don't want to know who is right or who is wrong. It shouldn't happen at all. It's a show of shame. And the next thing I want to say quickly is Concerning the interrogation of a post authority, you see, whenever they mention post authority, I don't like listening to any other comments except the one made by President Jonathan. President Jonathan during his time visited the Lagos port because that is the only functional port we have. Tinkan and their papa, and then after seeing what happened there, he told Nigerians that if we organize our seaport and manage it well, we don't crude oil. So that is to tell you the enormous amount of money being siphoned from that seaport. Do you know, Nigeria Watch, one of the reasons hunger and hardship is increasing in Nigeria is this. Before you bring in 40-feet container, if you are loading goods, maybe second-hand fridge, anything you want to load that is not contraband, with 4 million you can clear it.
Exactly.
And sell it. Today, 24 million you can clear one container. 24. So a container you use 24 million to clear. How much are you going to sell the goods at? And who has the capacity to buy it? Because that 24 million, you think that goes into government coffers. It's a lie. Even when it was 4 million official, somebody will seize your paper and then you'll be following the person. Will be asking you to give you 1 million, maybe 800,000. All these things you have to put. I don't want to go into details. So what they are talking about post authority, in fact, oil bunkering or stealing crude oil is giving a child's play. The money that they steal at the port is far much more than, because that oil stealing now is risky. This one, there's no risk. All the money they collect, they don't give it to government. This was what made people need to go to Morocco during his campaign. He said he went there to study what Morocco is doing. You find out that Morocco is making more money from their seaport. And Morocco is not as populated as Nigeria. Maybe the population of southwest or southeast or south outside the Morocco's population. Yet they are making money from it, and they are posting billions of dollars in Nigeria every year. Some maybe sort of what is it called? What they do? Maybe giving money to Minister of Transport. Instead of being self-accounting, feeding themselves and bringing money out. So when they mention it, they not say the whole truth. If Tinubu want to really reform port, go and bring like Canadians, they come and manage it for 2 years. You will be shocked how much they are going to delegate it. God, just bring a foreigner, say, from today onwards, the chairman of post authority, although people may say, why are we a sovereign nation? But then, if you want, like Nigerian Watch, if you want your Nigerian Watch to be like that, sorry, if you want your station to go very well, you might decide that you want to advertise it, let a foreigner, somebody who don't know, apply and manage it. Because we want the best. If they try it with our post authority, everything will be changed. So when they say post authority is another crude oil, far more better than crude oil and gas, the Nigerians they are just stealing the money direct from the government coffers into their pocket. So whenever people say it, I don't know what Jonathan said, the sitting president telling Nigerians, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Augustine. Thank you so much. Yeah. You all can see that where Augustine Day is, you can see, say, the house, but he still try to make submission to this particular broadcast today. So I appreciate every one of you right there. But before I will call on the next person, which is give us a mandate, I'd like to quickly respond to Chidima Nworo. Chidima Nworo, you stated this comment that I cited earlier on, but Oga Sir Louis was already speaking. You said, Mr. Ovi, they hated Obaseki because he didn't share Edo's money with them. No, that is not true. Although I used to believe that from the beginning, after I now went for my own findings and all that, and I get to know that that was not true. The same people that hated Obaseki that we are talking about because of this money, they are just minimal. How many they be? They are political criminals and political elites. And they're not like Obaseki, fine. On that area, you are right. But we're talking about the Edo people. If you go to Edo State, today now, maybe the story will just change. Yeah, the story will just change. But before the election ended, we went for a survey by asking people on the street about Obaseki, You know, more than 90% of the people who spoke to us want Obaseki to go. You know, even when Okpebolo just won, you know, I saw a video when someone else went on the street again. More than 79% of the people in Edo State, that is the people they interview, statistically, were celebrating that Obaseki have left. In fact, they were not only celebrating, they were laying calls on him. A lot of them. Random people now. These are not people who we know, right? Then people in diaspora that we know, lots of people who make videos and all that. You go to comment section and you see people who call into their shows and all that. You know, statistically as well, more than 60% of those in diaspora, you know, were celebrating Obaseki left, and before he left, they were praying for Obaseki to go. Now, let me bring it back why this happened. She said Obaseki, people hated Obaseki because of that. If you were specific, that is fine. I will agree with you. If you were saying that these satanic political people, you know, they wanted Obaseki to share the money, that's fine. But there are only few. There are too minimal. You know, majority of Edo people were not disliking and hating Obaseki because of his stubbornness. Obaseki were not respecting anybody anymore. Obaseki were not responding to anybody anymore. Obaseki were not regarding anybody anymore. So it was the last minute Obaseki were not trying to be running from one pole to another. That was too late. It's just like now Obaseki is now explaining by himself. Like Bonner Boy talk and say, you go explain tire. Explaining to everybody what I do for Edo, I try for Edo. This is what we were saying before, that you should speak about yourself. Just like moderator, they tell me here sometimes that Mr. Office, you need to speak about yourself. It doesn't matter. You know, go hate you, go hate you, go love you, go love you. I'm not a person that talk, but sometimes I look at it, okay, fine, yes, why not? I'm not a criminal, I've never been one. Yes, I should be proud of myself in every endeavors of life. I'm a good man. I'm a good father. I'm a good husband. I'm a good brother. A good son. Good friend. Anybody that happens to be my friend. And I've checked it all over everywhere in my endeavors. I'm good in every endeavor. Now, yes, although body they prepare me. Only that one. So yes, when you see people say speak, you speak. Obaseki did not speak about himself. He failed woefully in that area. He did not. You disregard. It's just like you calling somebody all the time, the person not they pick your phone. Call person all the time, not they pick your phone. One day you categorize that person as somebody that doesn't regard you. You'll see my phone, they ring, not they pick. That was what Obaseki did to Edo people. No explaining anything to anybody and all that. Although I don't know why people now started generating hatred and all that for him, but statistically, a lot of them were praying for him to leave, and immediately he left, a lot of them were celebrating. Although that figure might change now because of what is happening right now in Edo State. If you take that same camera back again to Benin City now, you know, go ask questions, I believe that figure will drop drastically down to 30%. Maybe some of them now will not be saying, we want Obaseki back, who knows? Exactly, because what is happening now? But I'm only saying before he left, immediately after he left, you know, that's the survey I'm talking about. So in terms of say, now because you not share money, on that I'll support you, but only for a few satanic people in the political space. Thank you very much. I thought I should respond to that. Sendam, thank you very much. I appreciate you for the super chat. God bless you. Thank you for all that you do. God bless you. I'd like us to move on, my people. Let me call on, give us a mandate. If you are there, please unmute yourself, sir. Talk to us 8 minutes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening to you, my brother. Please talk to us 8 minutes.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your location. Greetings to you, Mr. Helvis. Thank you for doing this again today. Thank you very much for always coming out to help the Nigerian people. Thank you so much. God bless you and continue to strengthen you, provide for you. May you never lack any good thing. Thank you very much. You are not a criminal.
Amen.
You will not be one, and you never be a criminal. You have stood tall. You continue to stand tall, and God continue to help you. You are not a criminal. You will never be one. You can never be one by God's grace in Jesus' name. Thank you so very much, sir. We do appreciate you. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Panelists, I greet you all. Comment section, I greet everyone. I greet Nigerians all over the world. For me, I will You may not like the way I will sound, people, but well, I'm not here to please you. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to love my statement or love my comments or my submission, but just, you don't have to love it. You don't have to like it. Just accept that that's my own opinion. Esa Oyeo, I greet you now. Once again, the Esa people, I greet you all. Thank you very much for all that you have done. We do appreciate you. Well, the issue of Edo State, Yoruba will say Olegbe, Olegba. That means thief, carry am, thief, collect am. These guys are the same. The only concern is the Nigerian people. With all that we said yesterday and to your monologue and your comment, Mr. Elvis, this just cements everything that we are going through. The Nigerian people. The Nigerian people. These guys are now using Nigerians to play panya, like Madam Rita will say. What Okpewolo is doing, Obaseki did same. Taking over the APC secretariat. Now today, Okpewolo and APC, they are taking over PDP secretariat. Now bring it home to what's happening in the tribunal. This is the worst of all. But you know what is happening is that these guys are catching cruise. They are just excited. It is the common Nigerians like you and I that are suffering from this pain. Now you now see some Nigerians that are basically, maybe they've been able to now also play, or they now have a footing in this whole sector, because now Nigeria now has another sector, and that sector is the politics. Politics in Nigeria now is a sector. It's an arm where you can, okay, I want to pursue a career in politics, and they now make it a kind of a business. Because an average Nigerian now see politics as a kind of, as a career, or as their own small business, where they can quickly make money and then they run with it. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. In a state where you have legal luminaries like Barrister Ozakome, you have bright minds in media, someone like Mr. Elvis Oniediggin, with all the works that you've done, not only a media practitioner, but also even in the area of humanity. We know what your platform was able to raise for one of our sisters some months ago, last year, over 10 million naira in the space of 2 or 3 days, over 10 million naira. Now you now see these criminals using Nigerians to play, just to use Nigerians as toothpicks. Because what is happening in Edo State now, see, Obaseki, Okpewolo, Asue, or whoever is concerned, Tony Kabaka, see, those guys, they are just catching cruise. They are enjoying themselves. Oh, it's now their turn, so they can do it anyhow. The people I pity for is the Edo people. Is the common Edo people that are looking for good governance, that are looking for how their lives can be better, that are looking for how they can revitalize their state. Like you usually say, Mr. Elvis, that Edo State is dirty. Not only Edo State, go to your state, a place like where I came from, or even Lagos State, for example, and other states in Nigeria, very dirty. But that aside, these guys are using Nigerians to play panya. They don't care about Nigerians. They don't care about the Edolites. They don't care about you and I. They don't care about whether you survive or you don't survive. These guys are just catching cruise. They are just enjoying themselves. You said earlier, you will not hate Okpewolo. My brother, there's nothing to hate him for. Nothing to hate him for. The only way we can only hold him is in the area of policies. What does he bring to the table for the Edolites? What do you want to do for the Edo people? What are your agenda? What are your plans? Now going to what happened in the tribunal today. Now, where is the Nigerian police? You ask yourself. But you and I will know the answers. The answer is that There is no police institution in Nigeria. Everything is being destroyed. Is it army? Is it naval? Is it air force? Is it civil defense? Is it police? Nothing is working. Because why will somebody bring a private security to the tribunal? Where is the place of our law enforcement agents? Are these private security people, are they even recognized in the constitution? Okay, you may say, okay, they are recognized, or maybe you can hire them for their service, but are they hired to come and stand or to be able to work when it concerns the governance of a state or a country? Where is the place of the police? There is no institution for the police anymore. Because why? Everything is being destroyed. And that is the intention of these criminals. They will destroy everything. They will criminalize everything until we have nothing anymore in the country. And that is the effect today. Just like Dr. CM asked, I was going to ask that question. You now see a man. The last time I checked, Tony Kabaka, is he a tout or what did they call him? Or maybe the head of road union transportation workers in Edo State. All of a sudden now is now the youth leader of the APC wing in Edo State. The man with such a gray hair. They have an agenda. They have a motive. My only concern is this what this guy is going to do for the next 4 years? Is this how you're going to govern the state for the next 4 years? And so you waste the time of the people in your first term, because this will continue. And after first term, nothing you have delivered. And you are telling people, okay, vote me again for second term. And because Nigerians are gullible, they want to line again and then vote for 3,000 naira. And then you get there until 8 years, nothing is done for the people. This is the only pain I have. This is my only concern, because this is a waste of time. Does this guy even have his cabinet form already? Does he even have an agenda for Edo State? Is there a policy? Is there a policy? What a shame. What a pain. This is an agony for the Edo people, more so for Nigerians. This is painful. This is sad. Imagine people want to learn in that tribunal today, and you see what happened in the tribunal. Okay, all we are able to see, we didn't even know if the tribunal even hold in the first place. We didn't even know if there was a court proceeding after all of this said and done. You could not even show us the courtroom because there was no video evidence to show if there was even a court sitting today. Is there a transcript that we can even say, okay, this is how the court proceedings went today? Nothing. But my question to you, Mr. Paolo, is that what are your plans? What are your motive for Edo State? Because we have seen in Mr. Elvis played a video for us last week of how somebody said you bought vehicle for the police. Up until now, we don't know how true those things are. Even though they are true, we don't know. We don't have an evidence to that. Some told us that, oh, you want to build this, you want to do that. What are your plans and your objective for the Edo people? What are your plans? Is this how the state is going to run for the next 4 years? This is the evil that these politicians did against Nigerians. It is painful. It is so sad. Now I'm going to the port authority. The port authority has a budget carved out for them already in the budget of the federal government. So how are they now becoming an independent body to generate money by themselves? It just shows that they have shared Nigeria. They have divided Nigeria. It is now in their pockets. So everyone you now see there, they are making personal money. Shebi Ireti Kingibe told us in the house that the Federal Road Safety Commission, they generate over how many billion per month or maybe per year. Where all of that money, where are they going to? Individual pocket. Because why? Nigeria has been shared. Nigerians, my only concern, my only admonition is to you and I, like Mr. Dele Farutimi said, until we realize that this whole thing belongs to us all, and begin to stand up and demand for answer and demand, nothing will change. These guys have ruined the country. They have destroyed it all. Mr. Elvis, God will continue to bless you for all that you have done. God will keep you strong. Even though, I mean, you have to leave UK to go and sit in Nigeria. We all know how Nigeria is now. It's not cheap to buy gas, to buy fuel in Nigeria. You are there doing this. My brother, only God and humanity will pay you. So Nigerians, I challenge you. If not $10, $5 you can give a super chat, please do, to help this broadcasting station, because this man is going all out to make sure that we are able to liberate our country. So I beg you, I beg you, sir, whatever you can give a super chat on this platform, please don't hesitate to give. God bless you, Mr. Elvis. God bless the panelists. God bless the comment
Thank
section.
you.
God bless Nigerians all over the world. I yield the mic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate for your submission. I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Yes, I understand the passion, the pain, what is happening in our country. Everything you said, I agree with you, except only Lagos is dirty. On that one, I'm not sure so you don't visit Lagos for a while. You know, for Ireland, for here, nowhere dirty. You know, in fact, they are even doing marvelously well now. The road infrastructure, a lot of maintenance are going on. People sweeping the road, they work every day, morning and night. So, like I said, somebody mentioned the same thing, similar thing 3 days ago here, and I also disputed it. I said, depend on the area for Lagos. That one I cannot argue. But for Ireland, yeah, nowhere dirty for you at all. You know, so they are doing well here. Maybe all those inside that Jegula area, and I'm not now here I tell the here Jegula, I don't know where it did, but maybe all those areas fine, it might be dirty. You know, so I just wanted to quickly clarify that for the purpose of our listeners. Thank you very much, my brother. I understand this.
Mr. Elvis, I want to side with give us a mandate, because truly,
Okay.
yeah, that place that you say now, those place, Island and all those places, those ones, we know they count them as Lagos. Those ones,
Where
that one.
Yugoslavia ID.
No, but I dey tell you that one not be Lagos. All these, the other side coming down here, go see now. Make you, to be honest, it's dirty. That side, well, where you dey talk so, all the time has always been clean. I always been like
Let
that.
me talk and just want to say, I realize.
I have a question, Mr. Elvis. So now, if we look at say for example now Texas or maybe UK for example, and then we take maybe a kind of county or maybe a state, if any, in UK and all
Northwest,
that.
let's say Northwest.
Now, example now, you see that development cut across the whole city, all of the states, right? And so they just make sure that they spread those things across. Now,
Across,
you
yes,
mentioned
I
Ireland
understand.
now, and then you stop, and then so if you now look at it holistically, you may say Ireland is clean because why? The people that lives there, most of them maybe they even have second address and all that. But holistically, if you take the whole holistic of the states, you come to the conclusion and say, you know what, nothing is different.
Anyway, you are right. I understand the development in Nigeria is not circulated like the way it is in abroad. I understand that. But for me, I dey like my talk. I be like that the one time why they talk for you say light day 24 hours. You know, I still let people know say now Ireland for yeah they talk. Oh, I don't know a person they listen to me from another part of Lagos. You should not get light. When they not still can't give me light, I say come back, come cry to and I say I not agree see light again. Oh. So yes, I have to just say it how it is. Who knows? You know, me, I know that development is not circulated in Nigeria, but let's continue to speak and speak truth to power and say it how it is. You know, saying this, you're putting the government under pressure to do more for us. That's it. You know, criticism is very, very important when it comes to government so that they can do more for us. The last person on the panel, Oga Mashallah. Thank you very much for joining us, my brother. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Ghana Watch, good evening. Good evening to members of the panel and our guys at the chat box. Mon Diaspora, I greet you. Let me start with the Nigeria police. Nigeria Watch, Davis, please look at that video of the police chief trying to discuss his budget. And when the other guys kicked against him reading it because the document with them is not the same as what he's reading. On the other side of the table, look at the other side of the table is majority of people from the north. And the other side complaining about what they are reading is not what tallying to what they have on their paper. And the south side is south/east. It should tell you that this country called Nigeria, can never change. It can never change. If somebody is complaining about something and the rest members are saying they should go ahead, it's as if you don't have a voice, you can't talk here. That's what it meant to me looking at that video. Because you are spotting out something, you are reading your budget. I'm supposed to be studying it, following you as you're trying to explain to us one by one, and wherever you want to skip, and you skip it, I can go and look at it. And if I have a question there, I can bring it up. But it's not, they don't have the same documents reading. And the other members of the panel says it doesn't mean they'll get a copy to them. It's like saying, let us sign our death warrant. Later we'll give you the corrected one. And you say you are sitting down for Nigerians. It should let you know that whatever they're doing in the Senate is just for themselves. Their budgets are, those guys, they find out very well. If you do investigation, these police officers, they have budgets for this year. And you'll be surprised some senators have their budget inside that document. And that's why they'll tell you, leave it, you don't need to read it. You can check it later. It's a pity the way we are going in that country. It's a pity. Somebody else comes up and says, you want to go technology. What technology you want to give a Nigerian where there's no light? There's no light anywhere. You're talking about technology. Technology that even though they even passed the bill today to put Abuja has gotten budget for cameras everywhere under Obasanjo. Where is the money? They are not sincere in anything security in Nigeria. They are not sincere. The only way, for me as a person, the only way they can take security serious in Nigeria is that a white man from abroad will come and fix it. You can't trust a black man with anything. Tell them the budget for cameras in Abuja today. Somebody will say, I have investors that will do it. And before you know, the money for the budget for that camera, it can't be found anywhere. This UK, there's cameras everywhere. You don't even know where the camera is. You can't misbehave. So let's go back to how to me, as a person, Nigerian police, you people are just a mess. The height of disgrace you can ever give Nigerians. Police you have there. I can't have that kind of number of police in the UK. And citizens will be behaving like that. I saw a video, somebody is holding a knife. Policeman did not arrest him. He didn't arrest him immediately. In a crowd, you brought knife. Because you want to do a court case on election issue. Because your person you rigged the election, and these people have evidence to show that election was rigged. You have refused them from coming in. When it was 2019 election tribunal, Obi went there peacefully. Tinubu people went there peacefully. Why can't you allow everybody go there peacefully and attend the court case? That court case is supposed to be open to everybody. You're not supposed to barricaded that place. I have not seen any video of what's happening inside. Nigeria Watch, are we sure journalists are allowed to go inside the courtroom to see what's happening there? Because from this show, you can never get judgment. somebody else somewhere has written the judgment for this election. And even truly, if Asue really won the election, they will see throw his evidence away. And that's the evidence you are seeing here. You see crowds like this, gracefully in front of police, saying words that should put them behind bars. And Nigerian police, they're up to the point of abusing them, that they can't do their job. They will go to self-help. In Nigeria, somebody's opening his mouth. The IG of police have not sent them to arrest him. IG, if you are listening to this program, the man has just insulted you. That if you can't do your job, they will resort to self-help. And if you don't arrest that man by Monday, whatever happens in Edo State, IG, it is your fault. Because they have accused you now. Now, Edo State, there's one funny thing about Edo State. Mr. Elvis, I know you're from Edo State. I'm not from Edo State, but I'm so attached to them. There used to be a man called Bobizwa. Where is he today? Nowhere to be found. That used to be somebody, a very strong tout in the state. He's now old. His grandchildren are these ones that are there now making noise. These are his grandchildren. And every politician around Edo State has gotten one. Under good Dr. Benin, Bobizwa was one in charge. Under Obaseki, I don't know, he didn't allow Agbero. For Oshumole, of course, to me, he has them everywhere. He's the one in charge of them. So he does not even need them to do, he can do his work by himself. Now the new governor needs these new ones. Because I don't understand why touts should be allowed to come to the law courts, where it's supposed to be peaceful and organized, where we have police. And the police are saying, you see somebody in security uniform, wearing cap, and say it's security. And Nigerian police, you cannot apprehend him and say, identify yourself. Let him bring his ID card, and you can say, okay, this is where he's working. And then you now have these other guys, the doubts from the present governor, saying they have their boys, they can bring them there. There is anarchy in that state, serious anarchy. And the anarchy is boiling. It is boiling. But if this case, and they get justice, and it's given back to the rightful owner of whoever won that election, these guys in question will not give that governor role. It's going to be very difficult. Nigerian police, you have between now and Monday to resolve the rubbish that we watched on TV. Save your name. Don't come and tell us you want a budget and your policemen are there where hoodlums are saying rubbish. You can be a hoodlum and you wear suits, wear shirts, spray nice perfume. You're just the advanced one. The ones that will do the dirty jobs are behind. Yesterday, I watched a video of somebody carrying gun. They were saying it is Asue. Now, it is obvious that it was APC that gave that guy gun to be disturbing the environment. That was yesterday. And today, where is the boy? He's nowhere to be found. Maybe the next video will be seen. He will be the one in action because he's at background. Nigerian politics is dirty. Even Mr. Elvis, you as you did say you want contest for governorship of that state. For you to get it there in Nigeria,
Mr. Moshala, the Nigerian policy is not dirty. It is the player that are dirty and criminal.
No, see, these are mandates. I said something just now. For you to rule in that country called Nigeria, you must have Agbero as friends because they're the one ruling the country. All the people that went to school, all the people that have head, all the people that have vision, they are no more in the country. The country is empty. Anyone that is still there now is by the grace of God because they can't come out and contest for anything. As you are like that now, say, okay, you want to go and contest in your state. Do you think you'll be able to contest with this kind of people? That's the reason why Peter B could not get there. Peter Obi is not angry kind of person. He's not a violent person. But for you to be a president of Nigeria, you have to be a violent person like the president who said you vote, don't vote. If he want to say it, he wants to, you take it, grab it, and run with it. Now in Edo State, they have taken it, they are running with it. Asue is pursuing them. And they're trying to chase Asue back. That's what's happening. 2022, me, by the grace of God, everybody that has been in this panel will see 2027. We'll all come here before that election time. We'll still brainstorm again. And I can bet you there might not be election in 2027. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right, my brother Aga Machala, thank you very much for your submission. Thank you for touching them point by point. And I will agree with you that 2027, even with myself, I've said it, that I'm not going to be part of it with the kind of person that we still have as the INEC chairman in today. I'm not going to be part of it, you know, but I will open the platform for people to use it to talk to campaign for their preferred candidate. Thank you, Black Panther, for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you, my brother. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I couldn't come in because I'm doing some job now.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for what you have done and what you're about to do and what you will still do, because I know many things, good things will come out of you, because good men are backing you up and backing the channels up. That is it. When good men gather together to do something, it prospers because God's hand is on it. Now, I want to say something about the Edo State. What is happening in Edo State? I want to warn every one of us. They are playing a game on us. They are playing a tactical game on us. And the question was asked here, why did they not show, why are we not having briefing from the state press, from the federal press concerning the proceeding of the court? They are making us look, they are bringing us going to display. You know what? You know, I pity for Asue Ighodalo. They've already boxed him. He's the only one in court fighting two people, fighting the judiciary and fighting the APC. He cannot win the panel. He cannot win that panel, because they've already dragged him up, and they are doing it by displaying our mind, by pushing our mind away from the court proceeding and make LPN do like focus on the Agbero versus the security. The police know what is happening. You think police will just hands down like that? Police is playing game with the other people. Look at what the police displays for us. Police allow the local people to video him while talking with the chairman of the local government of APC. And when they went there, they were beating someone, and the police was looking at them. That is a game played by the police, APC, to everyone of us see. Because police gave them information that Asue brought security. Why is the police not giving Asue security? Those are the fundamental questions. They are playing game on us. Everybody should just keep quiet. We don't know what is happening. But I know that Asue is alone and he cannot win the case. Because the way the system is drafted, it's not drafted for good men, but drafted for those people you see on display. Even the chairman and the government, you see them, they are all out. Look at what is happening in your what they call it, the customs. These are all out. These are all touts. And I want to finally say, Mr. Nigeria Watch, you see, you made mention of cleanliness. Lagos State is one of the most dirtiest states in Nigeria. And I want you to take your video camera, put on your chest. Go, because Island is just 0.5% of the entire Lagos. Island is 0.5% of the entire Lagos landmass. So go to the mainland and see how dirty it is. And the most cleanest state in Nigeria is Calabar. If you can take your video and travel there, you will see it yourself, and you come back with the same thing as spoken. Calabar is the most cleanest state, well laid out, well lit, and the roads are very good. So you go out there and prove me wrong. Thank you, Mr. Nigerian. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. Now, not be where they stay, not be I go talk. I beg, they your deal. Where me they stay for Lagos, not be Lagos day. Na Ghana me day. But na Ghana day. I know, but may you answer me. Where me they stay? Not be Lagos I they stay. Not be Lagos me they stay. Okay. Is it not part of Lagos? I don't even know that one, self. I don't know where it is. I'm not familiar. Then now only airport I know for there. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
See, like that was if you go to the ShopRite in Milan, you go open my down, you go surprise.
All right. I'll go. May you call Nigeria and I'm gotta go. Call Nigeria. You go hide for Texas for there. All right, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Pansa, please confirm saying that you did backstage quickly because we're about rounding up now. You came late, but I'm only going to give you 5 minutes. Confirm. Oga Pansa quickly. Before that, Peggy Modi, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you, Sendam, once again. Martin Benjamin, thank you once again. I appreciate every one of you. Okay, we are going to have our final submission at 2 minutes so that we can round up. I'm starting with Madam Patricia, if she's still with us. Then give us Amadi, get ready, or Mashallah, get ready. Oga Pansa never ready, so let's do our final submission. Madam Patricia, please, your 2 minutes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. I'm still here.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, Niger. I would like to divert a little bit, I beg. I see something today. I don't know whether you don't present that yesterday. The tax reform bill. When
the governors are supported, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it here. I want to play it, but because the time was not permissible, I just skipped it. Yes, but you can talk about it.
Okay. I want to know, because according to that tax reform bill, I think when President Tinubu, the suggestion, the one when he bring out, now it make more sense. Because I don't see any reason why the state that are generating money will now take the money to the central purse, and then they will now come and share them 20, 50, 30. 20 for the generating state that are generating money. They will get 20% of their money back. 50, they will divide them as equal rights. 50%. They'll divide them equally according to the state. Then 30, according to the population, who get more population. Look, that is a fraud. It's fraudulent. It's fraud. And I don't know why the governors and people from South, Southwest, Southeast are not shouting and making noise about this. Who be the monkey and who be the bamboo? I don't understand. Why? Because we say we'll generate money, carry and go to the center. 20% of that money now go be waiting we can't take. Then they'll come divide 50% equally. Then now come tell us say 30% now for people who get more population. How we even can't arrive at here who get more population? How? That's a question we are not asking. How did we arrive there?
30 seconds.
These are what they said before, that the North has more population. How? When did we do the last census? When? And we are still going with this, and they come out now and say, okay, 30 for the state that are generating money, then 50 will still be the same for sharing, then 20 for the one that have more population. Listen, you guys need to wake up. These governors and what they call traditional rulers in the south, southeast, and southwest, you need to wake up, because this cannot continue. This generation, we are going to change everything, because this injustice and unfairness cannot continue. Thank you, Mr. Evans. I'll leave it there.
All right. This particular area where you can't go, so Madam Patricia, is for good say now you taste that, since although time was not really there, so that you can expatiate on it. But I would like you to continue with it next time you come to the panel, because I really want to hear more of this area, because this is what I started with. My submission from the beginning of this broadcast was in this circulation, you know, so it's something that we really need to address. Thank you very much, man. Okay, let me come to give us a mandate. 2 minutes, sir, if you're there. Give us a mandate. You're not there. Machala, please give us your final 2 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm coming back here. There's really not much to talk about these guys in Edo State. Our media houses, please, TVC and Arise. I do not understand though. Did they ban you from going into the court premises to view and let us see what's happening inside the courtroom? That is only outside where we have hoodlums performing doing their job. You are showing us. We are interested in knowing what's happening. Which judge is sitting on this case? Who is deciding it? How far has it gone? Which evidence have been brought up? You can't be showing us outside the courtroom. The main thing is inside. Because of course, those days we're in school, we go into the classroom, and the boys that become Aguero, they are never inside the classroom. They are always outside. We don't want to see what's happening outside. Show what's happening inside. Nigerians, we've always said, okay, we'll come out and protest. So now we don't pass that level now. The thing in our hand. The capture, you don't get strong leg now. Nobody can talk. But if you think 2027, these hoodlums in government will go. They are joking. So Nigerians, I will advise the one that can farm, start farming. The one that can find a business that will sustain him for the next how many years they will stay in this government, please start doing it. Because there is no hope in this Tinubu government. There is no hope. Dollar will start rising in a few months' time. They have borrowed money. When it's time to return the money now, dollar and pounds will be flying, and then they will be complaining. There's no subsidy, anything, no subsidy for food. They are buying for it at ridiculous prices, and it's not always there. They don't care about us. It is only them. They have saying the budget. There has not been any budget to say, okay, this is what we are giving the poor people. They have not read anything concerning you, and yet you are still supporting them. 2027 will come, they'll start sharing rights and bread for you to vote for them again. It's a pity. Nigerians, it's a shame. For that northerners that was telling us that Yoruba won't vote, they won't come back again. It's a pity that we have gotten to this level. Under Obasanjo, when he ruled, everything concerning finance and making money for Nigeria, it was the Igbo people that were there as ministers, and we paid our debt. We didn't borrow money.
All right,
now
thank you.
APC is there. We don't know what's happening. They're just spending money, they're just borrowing. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, mashallah. God bless you for putting your voice to this broadcast today. Okay, I'd like us to meet with Oga Pansat. Before that, love God is my strength. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat. God bless you. Good evening to you. Oga Pansat, please talk to us. You only have 5 minutes. You came later. Good evening to you.
I sure did. Let me apologize for coming late. I'm here. It's better late than never.
Exactly.
Good afternoon. It's almost 1 p.m. Pacific time zone here in the beautiful city of Angels. Hello, fellow panelists, Mr. Elvis, those in the comment section. I was watching with dismay what's happening in Edo State. I'm not surprised because that's the way it's always been. But it's not a moral equivalence. It's clear who to support and who not to support. In that particular episode, people come to court, a courthouse, and you have touts, troublemakers, rabble rousers, I'm sorry, scandal mongers, demagogues, instigators coming there harassing somebody who's taking his case to court, a refined politician. He may lose or he may win in the court. So I was rushing home so I could get in to say that we have to be clear when we are talking about all these issues. Mr. Davis, I'm sorry, when I heard you say that the jury is still out on Mr. Monday, Governor Monday, I was very disappointed. We know enough to call it the way it is in this case. We know enough. And the activity...
No, what did you say? I didn't get that. You said when I said what?
I thought I heard you say that when it comes to Monday Webelo, that you're not saying anything negative about him yet.
Yes, I said that because I have not seen anything wrong with him yet.
Well,
yes, I've said that so many times. Do you have anything? You let us. Yes, you said what?
He rigged the election. He did not come and campaign. He said he cannot speak English. He did not come and talk to the people, right?
I've criticized him on that so many times. I'm saying in terms of policies, I've not seen anything bad about him yet. I have to say it how it is. In terms of he did not come to interview or speaking or whatever, I criticize him on that every day. So that's not the issue now. He's not a governor. Since he become the governor, the case is in court. My concern is that I'm waiting for something I can hold against him. I don't have any now. If you have any, you guys should give me, and I'll talk.
That's what I'm saying now. I'm giving you one. He rigged the election. It's a continuing. It's nothing that you do as, okay, I rigged the election. Now I'm governor. So you just forget about that. No.
Yeah, but constitutionally he has been sworn in, and there's a pending case in court.
Right. So the prima facie has been established, like you just said. So in the court of public opinion, which is where we are, when you establish something, it's now on him to show that it's not so. The burden moves over to him once we establish that you and I agree that he's mimicking the federal, what Tinubu did. Tinubu did exactly the same thing. He pretended like he was sick. He cannot, his hands are shaking, his legs are shaking. Therefore, he couldn't come and debate and meet the press, right? So they did the same thing over here. And then we're seeing, when you rig an election, when you don't have the mandate, what you see, police officers standing right there. Because if he's a true governor, even though this issue is in court, he would have acted. That's how you win hearts. When that activity was going on in court, that governor he's the chief security officer, he should have made sure that those touts were arrested. He's not doing anything like that. In his case, he's dumber than anybody I've ever seen. What he should have done is to, meanwhile, while this case is still being contested, he'll be acting like a governor, right? But he doesn't, he's not educated. He can't think that far. But you cannot abandon moral clarity because you are our leader here. If Tinubu and Mondo Bebelo, you on the line with all these people where you're just sitting on the fence, it makes it very difficult. I don't see how anybody else does it. The rest of the panelists, especially Mr. Dr. CM. I take a lot of risk by saying this to you publicly here, because I know you're a great guy. I mean, you want the best for the country, but there should be moral clarity. He's not, this guy did not win that election. He did not win the election. Tinubu did not win that election. The country is in a free fall. You have touts come to court with police officer sitting right there. Now, this man, the PDP candidate, cannot do it by himself. He needs all of us as he's pursuing justice. That's the only strength he has.
All right, 1 minute more, sir.
Yeah, so that's why I don't know how to put it in a more palatable form. I'm not talking about these particular issues right now. I'm saying going forward,
in general,
we have to declare our stance. It has to be morally clear what we're doing. We cannot be sitting and making it look like there's moral equivalence between these evil people and the true Nigerians who want progress. They refer to me, Showere, Peter Obi, the Labour Party, right? It has to be a progressive movement. If anybody's sitting on the fence, I don't see how.
Please, keep
I'm leaving right there. Thank you.
No. Keep talking. I want to make coffee quickly.
Okay. So I don't know what the rest of the panelists think about that, because obviously I don't know if Mr. Elvis is at home. Then it's dangerous actually for him to be effusive in making a moral clarity, to make a call. Nigeria is so dangerous that if you abuse pastors, you are arrested. If you, even our they refer to me, it's arrested for all kinds of stuff. So I won't blame anybody who has the excuse that they don't have freedom of speech back home, because obviously that's gone. We don't have courts. But when you see Ighodalo go to court with private security, somebody said either in the comment section or on the panel that yes, he cannot just go there by himself. He has to. It's not a crime to have private security, but to have thugs start beating people up in front of the police officers, that is so enraging. There is no way somebody who means well will not make a clean call on that. And then to condemn the governor, who is a usurper, who is operating with thugs, who's doing exactly the same thing they're doing at the federal level, at the state level, because they really cannot win. That is the thing. I don't want it to be like it's a foregone conclusion. They cannot win. What does it take for this man, Ighodalo, who is determined? He's going to have to up it now. Up his game. His private security doesn't do it. So at some point, he's going to go match thuggery for thuggery, and then there's going to be a lot of violence there. These people are only winning because we are not making moral calls, and the people themselves support those who stick out their neck. If Showore goes there to do a protest,
sir, am I allowed to interject, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Pansat. But first of all, let me say this to you. How is your state? Hopefully, everything is getting better in the Palisade. And then Mr. Chimizi, I've not heard from him. I was going to reach out to him just to see that you guys are doing okay.
Thank you very much. Yes, it's getting better. The winds died down and they're putting out the fires. Thank you, Mr. Mande.
Okay. Thank God for that. And our hearts goes to you guys, and we'll keep praying for you guys that God keeps the Cali and the Palisade area. Thank you very much, sir. I was going to ask Mr. Helbis a private question. I don't know. Maybe I can ask him on this, but I think you're going in the direction of which my question was going to be to him by saying that. See, I said this on the WhatsApp group that most of us on this panel are that This is the reason why most of us were screaming and crying on this platform during the election, on the reason why some strong voices or strong people, or if we all rally around a different candidate entirely. And that's why I will continue to say it, and it's my opinion. Only media Akpata would have made a difference in all of this ball game, honestly. With all of this shit that we are seeing playing out in all of the places. Now look at what is happening in the federal. Compare Mr. Gregory Peter Obi and then compare Tinubu. For every problem that we are having in Nigeria, Peter Gregory Obi has a solution for it. With all due respect, sir. For every, even the one created by this current administration, Peter Gregory Obi has a written down solution for it. He even gave them expo. You know how you go right WAEC and then some people they go buy answers and all that. Peter Obi gave them open expo. These guys with their cluelessness cannot see even implement those policies. Why? Because of corruption. What they will steal, what they will grab, and what they will run with. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Panster. Thank you. Give us a mother. God bless you all. I asked a couple of comments that I would like to respond to. I better make a first sip my coffee here first, because as at the end of this show, now I have other work to do. So I need to keep myself awake. All right. Let me quickly. Thank you very much, my dear sister, Pacha Charity and Ofe. Thanks for the super chat. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Your pocket never run dry. Okay, some of you there on the comment section, although I cannot mention the many of you, Oga Henry, Madam Iris Finance, and I think there's another person, plenty. So, Shidima, yes. You know, please mute yourself. Stay mute, please. I want to talk. Everybody don't talk now. Thank you. You know, you said, although I don't see the comment again, but I know I remember some. Mr. Shidi, Madam Shidima, you said, please, Mr. Elvis, I know you are a fair person, but please stop giving Mode Okpebolo a pass. He has not shown any good leadership. I'm not giving him a pass. Pass care. Let me tell you something I want to make three of you, Madam Iris Finance, you and Oga Henry, to understand. For now, I'm not saying anything that Okpebolo have done wrong. And I will stand by that. Do you know why? Even though we know today, Okpebolo is supposed to stop whatever that is happening, but they are fighting for him. He can't stop it. Okpebolo is running eta sketa to make sure that he is retained as the governor of Edo State. So if you are expecting him to speak against it, that will never happen forever and ever in Jesus' name. You and I know that. They are fighting for him. He will not do that. Then, but let me remind you guys, in case we forget so soon, you know, that these two persons that you saw on this video today, Tony Kabaka and Ebo State, they work with Obaseki. Obaseki went to Tony Kabaka's house to go and beg him to work with him. And when Tony Kabaka was doing similar things like this at that time, Obaseki refused to speak against it. So why all the talk now? I don't understand. I'm not they drag me into anything. I know they like him. I have the video. Obaseki went to Tony Kabaka's house. They sat on the table where Tony Kabaka and all his boys sat surrounding Obaseki. Obaseki promised them heaven and earth. You know, after Obaseki does sit there, does comfort, then he deal with them fine. But nobody know what Okpebolo wants to do later. Because case they caught now. Who know what he want to do later? Oh, because he's pledging his loyalty to these same people now. Notice and say go big, they go. There's every possibility he might remain like this. There's also every possibility he might not. But don't forget so soon that the same people who say they fight, all of them work with Obaseki. Sure be, I don't understand. I know they put my name. I tell them, I say when I'm sitting on the fence, nobody should put my name. I have my reason. People those who have know your value. Why should I fight for them? Notice I don't get any other thing I want to use my life to do. People don't know your value. You let them fight the fight by themselves. We fought land grabbing in this same platform, I put my life on the risk. I created a lot of enemies around me. I touched a lot of top names. I stepped on big toes, which you and I know. Somebody that Moshola mentioned his name here, he was part of the people I stepped on his toes. These are big names in Edo State. Many of you that were supporting me here, God bless you all. But many of you, nobody know your face. I stepped on toes. If you don't know my value, then do it yourself. Simple. I make Edo State way matter, way pass. So I deliberately said I know the top put. Make una do one. I may not be some of them talk at that time. I say, if you don't do rest, then we rest. If you don't do rest, I rest. As I rest, so we wait to happen. One of Asue supporters sent me audio the other day, which I played part of it here, blaming me, say, Mr. Naija, you are the cause, the reason why Asue Ighodalo don't win. Because you refused to support him. Even in the space or in the moment where, in the time of that audio, he was criticizing me, he was also saying the truth. That he remembered that I stood with Obaseki in second term in office and he won. If you don't know person value, my mama teach me when I grow up, say, Pikin we don't know I where they tell look cannot be picking. Or moiking. I be picking. We know I where people take the look on. You don't know my value. You think my energy is just like I should be wasting my energy on shouting here every day. What about my health? What about the people I'm stepping on their toes? I want Nigeria to be better. Now, see me like person where politicians will pay. It's not possible. I don't need their money. I don't have anything to do with them. The politician promised me over 60 million naira here to come and speak about his governorship aspiration without nobody coming to the panel. Who don't talk for years, so I don't need them. I discarded it. Do you think how many of our youth will do that? When I know they drag, I felt one. When I know they call my name. If I don't talk and we continue from where I stop, I have my reasons. When I don't want to be part of it. I not talk.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Mr. Elvis?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. I want to know, with the effort, and of course you're right in what you said, your effort and your value and all that. But the question I have for you is, are you doing what you're doing here for politicians, or are you doing it for us, the progressive, the people who want to take the
The answer is very straightforward, Oga Pansa. You don't need to beat around. You don't talk. And if I'm doing for a politician or doing it for us, I'm doing it for us. The same us. If you don't value me, I will know the effort will die. Simple. It's just like you came in.
I even have answer. I have answer for that, Mr. Pansat. It's really for us. It's really for us. And so let me just step in here, sir. Wonderful question, Mr. Pansat. Wonderful response, Mr. Helvis. Now, you are doing it for us. But I honestly understand your plight. I see your reason. But one question that the 16 years old boy or the 14 years old person will be asking you, or person like me, or Mr. Chris, or Madam Rita, or any other concern will be asking you is that, Mr. Elvis, with all that we are seeing today, you and I, are we happy? Because I know where your heart is. You are a good man. You want the good of the state. I know where your mind is. But are we happy with what we are seeing today? Are we even proud to be able to show this to our children and our children's children?
Let me see. If we are happy, you and I will not be here today. Oga Pansa just came into the panel now. Oga Pansa, how would you feel? You just came into the panel. Just say, Pansa, talk. Tomorrow, you not be encouraged to come here. Let's say it how it is. Oga Pansa, if you send your child to go to the kitchen to give you water to drink and he carry the water, can't give you. You don't tell her, say, thank you, son. Send her next time, you say, go squeeze the eye for it. And then you go, no. Every human being needs to be encouraged. The people that come into my comment section here all the time to write good things about me think they don't know what they are doing. Many of them challenged me. All the fight I fought for land grabbing in Edo State. Oga Pastor, do you know how many houses I retrieved back? Do you know how many lands I retrieved back? I was communicating. I hold the Edo State House of Assembly Speaker. I hold him. I hold him for tail. Look at all my letters here. These are all our letters. You are seeing it on the screen.
Only for tail and for throat.
For throat. God bless you, man. This is all our envelope there. This is all our letters. I was sending everything, inviting all of them, putting all of them under pressure. The same Edo people I was fighting for. I did take Oga Pastor. Don't forget, I did take a penny. Somebody who bought a land of 50 million naira, 30 million naira, I'll retrieve it for free. I don't take it. If you know I collected a penny, a coffee from you, and you know expose me, God go punish you and your entire family. If you know behind the broadcast, I negotiated money with you or you gave me money. The only thing I cannot swear for now be say people that were working with me, even though I know I trust my people, but I cannot swear. I don't know whether I give anybody money on my behalf. Say una know so that give me money or any of my worker come meet you say, "Nah, Mr. Naja was able to collect this money for you." Pay them on my name and you know expose or God will punish you and your entire family. I did everything for free. Although some of them offer. Some of them try to offer, Mr. Naja, what you do for me? So no, please don't say no. Don't say, I say, no, I don't need it. How many person want to give money today? Tomorrow you come to car. After 2 years, you can say, you do they make noise. I not give you 10 million naira. I not give you 4 million naira. That's the big part something now. Will that person where they're hungry? Apart from being hungry, I have pride. And I was born with pride.
Now, go. You don't.
No, sometimes, Mama, it's something they make me the verse. I don't want to make they discredit these people when they mention my name. Besides, if I stand like, don't you know I'm a human being? I'm a human being now. Blood runs through my veins as well. I don't want to be part of it, and I have my reason. Nobody should drag me in. You do it. And they tell me in advance now, say 2027, I will not be part of it. We could not do one. Okay, if you don't reach 2027, now one person call the can. Something why I don't they announce the tele. I come here every day. The last time I had, I get break now.
Mr. Elvis, on that one for 27, like you said, even not even only Mahmoud Yaku. As much as Tinubu did here, nothing will happen. Bring another Mahmoud, bring another person come, nothing will happen. So 27, whoever want to do Mr. Mahan, I don't go join you now.
Thank you.
I don't go join you now.
Thank you. Let me tell you guys something. Since April 2022 till now, till date, I never get 1 day off from this broadcast. Now, since I say I don't need them. Say on a coffee, I go make just and where God Pansa help me hold these things. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it from there. See it for inside. Now coffee. Now I go make so. Somebody when they drink coffee around to level for night. You know, not saying a bed you want go.
I beg. Take a small, I beg. Take a small, I beg. I beg.
I see the coffee. Let me just take 1 minute to conclude my remarks on this. I hear what you're saying, and I'm saying to you, I'm begging you. I'm saying to you, yes, the politicians.
You will always be begging, which I appreciate you, sir. My stand is that when you don't appreciate your own, you kill their efforts. So people believe we come out here because we want to make money.
That's true. Let me broaden it. And the way I complained about that.
They really make the money. Value
the way I point
is going to be the issue. Follow your fellow human being step where they write. They'll come here. Nigeria, God bless you. I'm proud of you. That alone can take me far.
Yeah, the way I wanted to conclude, I agree with you on that, is that I said we need a lot more people on platforms with 200-something million people. Nigerians do not want to fight this thing. It's going to take a large threshold, but the politicians are not going to appreciate anything. So my conclusion is this: I'm begging you not to give up, right? because it's only after we get the new Nigeria that somebody like yourself will get the reward. Biblically, it will be likened to Matthew 5. In Matthew 5, you have, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, blah, 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 all the way to the 11th, I believe. So your reward cannot come now. That's why
yes, you're right.
if you wash your hands, right, like Pontius Pilate, then the results are going to get worse. And the people that should be punished for not helping you are going to be the people themselves. So I'm begging you to please go back in the way you were. When I first came here, yeah.
You just hit it on the head, honestly. And I think what you just said is just said the people that will suffer for it in the long run are the people now that you are trying to help. Because now, with what's happening in Edo State now, we are the ones suffering it. The people are the ones suffering it. But we have that chance to have stopped this from happening. Which I'm not blaming you for it. I'm not. You're also a human being. But we all would have come together and fight this fight, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, my brother. Let me say this. Oga Henry Gabriel.
I mean, if I say something, I beg honest.
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Elvis is not saying that that he wants to give up, but he will appreciate if he's encouraged and also appreciated for what he's doing. That's the whole bone of contention here. People coming to want to say that he's not doing enough or he's not saying the truth.
No, Mama, that's not what we are saying. No, Mama, that's not what we are saying, Mama, no, that's not it. See, and that's why, so now, like, hear what Mr. Evie said earlier about Dr. CM. The man is at work. We all had his background. Black Panther was the only person on this platform some days ago. In fact, he was number one some days ago. It was number one some days ago. And so
what Mr. Elvis is saying.
We are all here to encourage ourselves. So all we can do is to fight this together.
Let me put it. Let me put it like this.
Okay.
Oga Henry Gabriel, you will not understand. Remember, Senator Ofuna called me out, and I'm talking like this. Now, only one person can understand where I'm coming from, which is Madam Iris Finest. She know everything. As I talk, she can read my lips. She know where they talk. So, Oga Henry, you think saying I'm waiting you right now, make me they talk like this. That means you still don't know me. If you follow up from Genesis, you will understand why I'm talking like this. You can't understand. Of course, all of us are putting our effort into this, but you still need to be encouraged. If now only comment section I will see you, I don't they encourage, I don't they applaud you. Where they mention people, they greet people every day. No, say not to encourage people. Every human being deserves to be encouraged. Nobody be iron. Nobody be rock. Nobody be okuta. Make una get them for mind. You will not understand. People brag to me face to face. The coven where therefore they do their coven. If you not do, make it rest. Now only he did there. Then we rest. We rest. Inside coven where they this, the same person will follow the day inside coven. Record all of them for inside the same coven. Forward down to me. Then we rest. So since we rest over 3 years plus now, how far for our Edo State? Oh, God have blessed. Let no man can curse. Yes, your Bill Peter will be your biso. He's a blessed man. And all of them, they stone him. They throw stone from left and right, everywhere. They don't call him. They call him everything. No, she said they don't fall him. Oh man, oh God have blessed. They hard. I felt talking before. If Peter Obi wake up today say, I know they do again. You not go affect the family. No. Now all of us go suffer around. You know, say when we small like this now, we never reach that level. Now, not the value now. And now want me the person don't too big finish because say, oh, now our own. Value your own. We rest. I brought names. I brought them here. I remember when Tony Kabaka came here, the first thing I asked Tony Kabaka on my platform here, have you bite before? Have you killed before? He said, no, he have never. I said, now wait till the year with that. How many platforms would fear go let them ask that kind of question? The guy answer himself here. If people they call in, say, some people say, I don't want me to go say, no, Nigeria was, let them talk. Let them ask me question. I stepped on toes. The same people were saying, if you not do make it rest, they will rest. So guy Gilbert say we are talking about now. We are talking about tele. We need to
Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
This is Pansa. Is Tony Kabaka a bad guy right now?
Sir?
Is Tony Kabaka a bad guy?
A bad guy, sir.
What's your name, Pansa, please?
No, I'm trying.
I don't get that answer. Kabaka is what?
Mr. Pansa.
Wait, Mama, yeah, wait, you ask me now. Madabaja, wait, Oga Pansa talk.
If they ask you whether it's Tony Kabaka a bad guy right now.
No, I can't say he's a bad guy because he worked with Obaseki. That's what I'm saying. People are saying that Tony Kabaka and Ebo State, blah, blah, blah. Two of them work with Obaseki, and Obaseki love them, dine with them. They drink the most expensive wine together. They eat better pounded yam together. We have this video. We have everything.
What they are using us for? They are using us to play panya. See, unless we ourselves, we arise and do this ourselves, nothing will happen. These guys are using us as a pawn. That's what they are using us for.
Mr. Elvis, let me just say that what I will do is I will call you. I don't think you actually have freedom of speech because I saw a show you did about a week and a half ago where you played Obaseki's brother's tape, and I see a remarkable difference between you in Nigeria and you in the UK. Big difference, because there's nobody who's going to be using Obaseki as a standard. Obaseki's governed, he made a lot of mistakes. He cannot be justifying subsequent or people who are replacing him making mistakes, who cannot say, okay, I exonerate you because Obaseki did the same thing. That is a fallacy. That's unacceptable. And what we should do, like you say, you're a human being. If I'm at home in Nigeria, of course, you're going to be careful. Nigeria is really not good now. But I hope people who are listening to you know you from before, so they'll be able to understand that you're like a journalist, you're like an investigator, and you're in harm's way. But that is absolutely no way I'm going to accept what you say. Since you've been home, actually, there's no way I'm going to be following you or listen to it and not say anything. I'm not that kind of a guy. I'm like you. I'm going to call it the way it is.
I always like people to talk to me. I don't mind because I'm still learning. Yes, I like feedback a lot. I don't mind at all. Even though somebody want to criticize me, as long as you did not apply hatred to it, satanism to it, I don't have problem with that at all, because that is what got me to where I am today in life. I studied here in the UK, for 4 years in university. I faced racism from year one to my final year. Racism from my co-course mates, racism from my professors. You know what it means. I've talked about it here before. Say you go complain to your professor, say see what they happen. You go say no, make you go carry your cross by yourself. Now then you know say you are in trouble. But we still came out with a flying color. So I don't mind. I don't mind all these things. It makes me strong. But my concern is this. Somebody wrote just now that it doesn't matter. Okay, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel said it doesn't matter if they work with Obaseki and all that. It matters, sir. It matters. Because when they work with Obaseki, We not come and criticize them, say, Obaseki, these people don't supposed to work with you. It matters. Yes, it matters. What is wrong is wrong. Do you know what happened today? If Tony Kabaka and Edo State was working with us, they will still do the same thing today. So does it mean, say, people for complain today? People with the support us will complain. They don't complain now. If you work with this kind of people, what do you expect? You say, may they carry Bible, may they preach for you. No. These are the kind of people that have a stone heart that can cross any border. Let they be. So you say, may they work for you. So what you say, may they do for you? May they find you. May they own a condition for your head. No. Don't be so easy they work. As long as you ask them to work for you, you know the kind of work where they want to do for you. So they worked with Obaseki. Simple. We'll talk
now that one is specialized food. Everybody get that capacity.
Asue Ighodalo went all the way to Texas to go and hire dwarf. Allegedly with $5,000. May he come all the way to Benin, may dwarf come work with him. You don't know the reputation of dwarf for this social media. How many of us complained about it, for Christ's sake? I think I say, for this platform, I go the offense of people, I go the make some people happy, but me, I've never had intention to come on air, to come make anybody happy. I just come here, come talk. The time we go hire dwarf, how many of us complain? Because now waiting they make us happy at that time, we not complain, right? So why would they complain and say, Ebo Stone and Tony Kabaka, that they fight for their principal? They don't do the same thing for our Baseki now. I will not forget. When I want to push me, I begin to bring past videos again. It's day now, social media day now. They tell everything day. They work with for their principal before Baseki. They do one, they scatter everywhere. Everywhere scatter, everywhere blue for Benin. We don't complain. We quiet, we clap. Including me. We all happy that I come here and support Obaseki. All of them were coming here for interview. We were talking. Edo State came to this platform so many times. We were talking. So why would they complain now? Make we use our body. Until we continue to stand for what is right. If now your papa call them out, if now your mama call them out, we will continue to complain when it's not favorable to us. That's why something big. The same thing they don't do before. They go do one for this area. We would say we must turn everywhere black. No, I know they follow not turn anywhere black because they don't do one before. Tony Kabaka was a messiah for Obaseki. Edo State was a messiah for Obaseki. So now highest bidder and I collect them now this time now. I don't know. Highest bidder. The time I swear for to collect them, he go carry dwarf for America. They pay hotel for that one, pay. They say that one are talkative. Then they say, can't they go back to where you come from? We can't pay hotel for you anymore. I will not be me on come from Edo State now. Am I lying? Do I lie? Even though I know I'm not a perfect person, do I ever come on air to lie? Let's embrace it, man. I better go. I felt talk am. Now where my sense reach, now they talk rich. Wait till I say I talk and I not talk am how you expect am. What do? You come to the panel. So Mr. Elvis, okay, make I support you. You continue from where I stop. Yes, we continue there. So when I got a drag me, hey, Mr. Elvis, because you not support, now make out there where we there. So we don't understand. I mean, normal you might be
okay,
like.
Then can I talk for myself on these characters? Let me speak for myself. I watched they do. I don't like getting into they do local politics, but in general, there are three parties at the minimum: Obaseki, Monday, or whoever. But the people. Our people, the people themselves, are innocent on this. They get rigged out, they go out and they vote like savvy people. Now, you have mentioned, I've seen Obaseki, I watched a videotape of the talk that we're talking about, complaining that Obaseki destroyed his, I don't know if it's a hotel, some kind of building. that he built on a street illegally. Now, there's nothing wrong with the governor coming in and trying to bring people together and say, hey, look, I'm here and I'm getting serious. I'm not going to tolerate criminality in my state. And try to make somebody change before they actually take action against them. Obaseki is not any of these characters, for example, the governor you have right now. Obaseki did not do some things right, and he did some things wrong. Now, I've said that before here, and Madam Rita was on the platform. I said people like that turn into a Pontius Pilate when they don't have the people behind them after they try to do the right thing. So my point I'm making to those who are listening, Tony Kabaka, all these thugs that did that stuff in court today, you're going to pay for those kind of things you're doing at some point. No matter what. Hoodlums do not win in any country. Our country is not the newest or the oldest country in the world. We've seen people like you before. You illiterates carrying guns and being thuggish because you're just dealing locally there. That country is going to be made whole where people like you are going to be smoked out. You're not winning anything. You're not strong. Every country have idiots like that. So this Niger Watch platform has all kinds of people on it. There are thousands of people. They don't come at the same time. So maybe you watch and you see 500 people or 300 people. That's because a lot of people are at work or people are in different countries. But there's a lot of us who want a new Nigeria. We're going to get it. And there'll be no place for idiots like you going in a courtroom with a gun and beating up people for police officers.
Pastor, thank you very much.
That's all I want to say. That I disagree with Mr. Niger Watch. Since you've been home, I disagree with you a whole lot, a whole lot. But we cannot disrespect you because we know you're a good person. You brought this platform together. We know
people disagree with me, but now my lame me yesterday. Me say me not the talk. Now by force. Wait till me come
by force to Mr. Evans on this one. We have to. I said that
they cannot do make I rest. I rest.
No, we're gonna make you come back no matter what. You're doing it for us. Please. It's not for them. They don't care. But just like the Lord promised people who do the right things later, when the kingdom come, when new Nigeria come, that's the only time somebody like you is gonna be rewarded for what you've done by God Himself, by the parties, by the people. So don't worry about. We support you, we respect you, we know who you are. Like I said, I'm not gonna judge you until you leave that place and come back to United Kingdom. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Oga Pansa. Disagree with me, I don't mind at all. But one thing I will say right here: what is bad is bad. We don't feel agree say bad thing good only when it's favorable to us. But when someone else is using it, automatically turn bad again. Now that one be my concern. What is bad is bad. That is it. Because if now Asue hire these people today, right? In fact, there's a private discussion I'm not supposed to say, but I will say it here. People want cut and make their cut, and I have my say, and I have proof for this. There were negotiations going on between Asue Ighodalo and Edo State. Edo State called me. He called me. I'm saying this today is Friday, 17th of January, 2025. He called me before the election kick-started. That we had a meeting with Asue yesterday. This is what we discussed, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, no wahala. Then he called me back after like almost 2 months. And he now said this. We shocked. Okay. I said I should stop. No need. Listen, guys. I not be an ordinary person like that. Oh. I want to let you know. The information so that say they had to get. I dey quick get them. I dey quick get them. Una not looking like that. Say una get principal. All our principal. All of them are clean and all that. They negotiated. These people negotiate. Now highest bid that they carry this thing. Now, yes, be that. If me say me want to stay out, no, let me be. There are things you guys cannot see. I know they carry the talk, especially when I know I'm on air. I can never talk to forget.
You don't do. Move on from there. Move on from that, beg. Moderator, don't enter. Let her
Moderator, thank you for coming in. You came
Yes,
in.
I'm here.
I beg talk to us sharply.
Mr. Elvis, please, I beg. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Now 5 minutes now you get to know this one with Mr.
Now. Oh, my heart is palpitating with this 5 minutes, Mr. Elvis. Mommy, I love you. I greet everybody, Mr. Elvis.
Manarita, Elvis, give Manarita time to talk. Let her break the table finally.
I cannot talk, no. I have to obey the rules. Before
okay, Margarita, talk to us. If you hear there, you stop. Oh, yeah, talk to us.
Okay. Good evening, Madam Patricia. Give us a Monday, my darling brother. Good evening. Mr. Mashola, good evening. Mr. Pansat, good evening, sir. Okay. Where can I start? Okay, I greet everybody in the comment section. Johnson Emmanuel, my beautiful sister, Irene Finest, and every other person. I'm sorry if I can't remember your name now. Good evening, and those of you watching from home. I've been off and on, so I think I missed a whole chunk of what was discussed the last time I was chatting, and I'm just coming back now. So, Mr. Pansat, I don't know, whatever it is you don't agree with Mr. Elvis, I think that's your opinion, and everybody's entitled. But however, listen to what Mr. Elvis was talking about when he said he's always about the highest bidder. Mr. Elvis is on point. You know what I have come to realize? I will not be arguing anymore with certain people. I would not, because it is quite clear that some people are not privy to some information. Some people do not understand the politics in. Let me use. Okay, we're talking about Edo State now. In Edo State, some people just believe whatever they see. They just take it and they just ride on it. But sometimes, even if you're not privy to a lot of information, common sense is, even if they say it's not common, at least common sense, you have it. As long as you have a functioning brain, you should have common sense. Every single time we have APC or PDP fighting in all the states in Nigeria, no matter who they are, no matter who they represent, it's the same old game. I don't understand why people are still picking APC and PDP. That's why I'm laughing. They're still picking APC and PDP. These people are friends. You see these people fighting today? You see all those people fighting and, speaking, whatever it is they're speaking? They're all friends. Give them a few months, they're all going to be celebrating. Is that they're celebrating together, or they're fighting because one person got another position, or one person got more money, or something? That's the name of the game. That's the name of the freaking game. Whatever is happening, what happened in the courthouse today, I was laughing because I was like, this is I think, give us a minute. You mentioned it earlier when I was in the show, I was listening. It's a deja vu moment for Edo State. It's a deja vu moment. And people have still not they have not seen the handwriting on the wall. 2020, this same razzmatazz, that's what I would call it, happened in Edo State. People were clapping, hailing. Few people were speaking like, do not support evil. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for that your text that you always tell everybody. Be careful what you support today, because tomorrow, what you support yesterday is coming to haunt you today, right? And when I look at everything that's going on, I am very, very sad. I cannot tell you how disappointed I am, how sad I am. It's a shame and a disgrace that this is happening in those states. I am going to preach it again like I've been preaching before. We do not understand that this is not a Arsenal or Man United game. It's about Edo State. What is going on now has consumed them. What happened during the time of Adams Oshomole and former Governor Obaseki has consumed them. The division in Edo State is ridiculous. It is not helping people. But they say I talk too much. Well, I like I say, whatever you want to call me, I wear the crown very proudly. I wear that garment very proudly. If you call me a hater, if you call me like I talk too much, I am wearing that crown because God has given me, has bestowed that honor upon me, and I'm using it. I believe I am using it well. It has consumed them. The hatred Governor Obaseki built up in Edo State, it has consumed both sides. It has consumed both sides. I pray it's not forever. I pray it's not forever. I knew this from 2020, and that's why I saw it. I never ever supported it, because it's somebody who can betray your own house. The next house you go to, they would never trust you, because if you can betray your house, your own house, then you can also betray the new house that you are in. And that's exactly what happened. And I knew it was, I mean, come on, it's not rocket science now. You guys should have known this was going to happen. When Governor Obaseki went to PDP, are you guys telling me that from the spur of the moment, you were so excited that he went to another party and left APC, as if APC was different from PDP? But you guys were not seeing it like this same betrayal, this same issue is going to happen in PDC. It happened. There not be, and there was so much faction there. Even the ones who were with Obaseki today, where are some of them today? Anselm Ozedwa, where is he today? Is he not the one taking Obaseki to court? Asue Ighodalo, contesting his legitimacy as the PDP candidate? What about the deputy governor, Captain Philip? Where are we today? That is why I say, sometimes it's like people just on the spur of the moment. I'm not criticizing you anyway. You're entitled about how you feel. But sometimes when people keep talking objectivity, you have to be objective. You have to be objective. But people are not objective in their thoughts. Be futuristic. These politicians are predictable, my people. They are predictable. They are predictable. Wake up and smell the coffee. If it's not coffee you drink or whatever it is that you drink, wake up and smell it. These people have no interest for the regular people in Edo State. What happens today at the courthouse is a deja vu moment. If you want to dissuade the fact that 2020 or the Napoleon Bonaparte's, administration of Governor Obaseki didn't happen, you want to obliterate it or blank it from your head like it doesn't exist, or maybe this people like what's his name, the one who is speaking and was shouting that they will take laws into their hands. Was it not part of Obaseki before? Like what Mr. Elvis said, at the end of the day, if these same people were working for Asue Ighodalo or Obaseki, those of you here who are still playing the Arsenal and Man U game, not thinking about Edo State, not knowing that APC and PDP, they are together. They are together. And stop putting these politicians on a pedestal that you think that there's some saint of some sort. If anything at all, some of them are worse than Behemoth. I kid you not. They're probably even worse than that. Please, Edo people, what people should be shouting at right now, just like what those people were saying on the video Mr. Elvis you played. Remember those people that were at the building, they were shouting something about you people should be ashamed of yourself. What Edo people should be screaming right now is that this nonsense should stop. This hatred should stop. Governor Obaseki or Asue Ighodalo, call your people to order. Mondo Pebo, Adams Oshomole, call your people to get together. We don't want to see this. Our children shouldn't see that this is how politics is being played. Do you know why they don't care? That children, they don't even live in Nigeria. Even if they live in Nigeria, they don't even see all these things. They are probably watching CNN or waiting for Donald Trump to be elected. They're not interested because they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable. It's a game, my people. At this moment, people are saying, oh, this one can never do it. This one can never do it. Hello, the man that I can say today, I don't live with him. I've never met him. I hope to meet him one day. Is Peter Obi. I can say confidently, oh, Peter Obi can never do this. But every other politician in Nigeria, they can do it.
Peter Obi can never engage in this kind of satanism.
They can do this. They can do it because they're part and parcel of it. They can do it. If it's too hard for Peter Obi, he steps away. He steps out. That's why he left PDP. But people still won't get it. Oh, Asue can never. Says who? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell it again. We have Jeff Bezos, who is the richest man in the world now. Is he Elon Musk now? And we have Warren Buffett. I'm calling billionaires now. In fact, let's go back down to Nigeria. We have Dangote. Those men are still searching for money. They are still searching for influence to date. Oprah Winfrey, the media giant, she's still searching for relevance to today. So nobody should come here to tell me that Governor Baseki, Adams Oshomole, or Asue Ighodalo, or some rich person, oh, they're not interested. They're so decent. They're so nice. Like, hello. I can keep saying, please wake up and smell the eba or the cassava, whatever it is that you smell. Please, we have to stop this division. These wicked politicians have bought this bad poison. It is spreading. It is, in fact, it's almost consuming the entire state. Edo State in particular, I'm talking about. We should stop it. We should stop it. And that's why I wanted Olumide Akpata, because I knew this thing. I saw it, that this nonsense was going to happen, and we'll come here and be talking about it every day. If we are taking APC and PDP away and put a different party, trust me, we will not see the likes of what's his name, the one that's a youth leader with white hair and suit, as Dr. CM was saying, and the other, all this nonsense, we will not have seen it. But people were saying, oh, it's the turn of the ASAM people. Yes, they were saying, no, it is not what we have to do for equity and justice. Where are we today? How has that helped us now? How has it helped the development of Edo State? I'm really, really pissed off, and I'm very, very sad. Because we're not supposed to be seeing this nonsense. We're not supposed to. And Mojo Pebolo, you can't just be quiet there. You wanted the crown, Abi. Who the crown fits? Let him wear it. You said that the crown fits your head. Mojo Pebolo, Governor Mojo Pebolo. Let me respect you because of your seat, Governor Mojo Pebolo. Look at what is happening in Edo State. If you claim you're a Christian, like the way you were praying on New Year's Day, call all this nonsense to order, because it's rubbish and it's embarrassing.
What God cannot do does not exist.
It's embarrassing Edo State. What the hell? What nonsense? In this very short life, what is in the life that everybody's packing? That's going. What is in the life? To acquire more egedege, to acquire more foreign currencies, to acquire more houses, all over Europe and America. What is all this nonsense? Is this how we're supposed to live? It's not fair about education right now, because the educated and the uneducated, they're all the same. Behaving like animals. Governor Monday Opebolo, you better do something fast. Get a press conference, remove all this your tout, and the same thing that applies to Asue Ighodalo. Nobody should go to that court. We don't want to see this nonsense again. It's disturbing us. It's causing mental illness for a lot of people. In case you guys don't know, seeing all this fracas happening, when people are suffering. And by the way, I hope Nigerians know that the fuel is going to increase again. I hope we know that. Fuel is going to increase again.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I beg, some people need to receive sense.
The truth is that I saw a comment from Mr. Johnson Emmanuel earlier on, which I would like to respond to. You said Governor Obaseki discarded them, even though he worked with them. Yes, I know. He used them to achieve his aims and objective, his goals, and he dumped them, right? So you are not even sure what Mojo Pebolo might be doing. Because at the moment now, Mojo Pebolo is vulnerable to every areas now because he have case in court. When I never see Mojo Pebolo finish, when I let him fair balance first. Even that, I will see the more woto, or now see the beautiful side. Now, two things. It did not pass two things. Either the more woto or more beautiful side. But for now, Mojo Pebolo just want the case to be out of the court first. Make them pass their judgment first. Then I will know the true person where Mojo Pebolo will be. So I like the fact that Mr. Johnson Emmanuel accepted, or rather admitted, that Obaseki used them, but he did not keep them. He discarded them, and Edo State was quiet and peaceful, right? Now, because yes, he say no one work with them, so all of them come the verse. Now, what make them live with that? So throughout first 10 of Obaseki first 4 years, they work with Obaseki. Now, second term, now Obaseki still used them for second term. He used the Ebo store, but then he don't discard to the Kabaka at that time. He used Ebo store. But after everything don't work for that second term, I remember when Edo State was fighting Oshomole that time for Obaseki's sake. You understand? I'm not saying I hear all of them, they come that time, interview back to back and all that. So all of them disrespected Oshomole and insulted him and all that. But after the Obaseki also discarded Edo State, and then all of them come the first. So what I'm trying to say here now is the highest bidder thing. So don't applaud anything that is wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If not me wrong, I wrong. Not because say me they favorable to you today, you can't say no, you can't bend man the talker. So no, Mr. Naja was not your wrong. If I wrong, or guy, no matter. Now that one me stand for. Now they try to tell you now. Say the energy we are putting in, I'm not also go see this kind of thing today. If we quiet in the past, of course we go see this kind of thing today. If you still decide to quiet today or tomorrow, don't worry, in the future you go see them again. Now say the bio, I don't know. I before. Now say they be my people. It is well. I appreciate every one of you. I've done our part.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
If you can allow me just to work on what I said earlier about the rich guy, right? You know how many billionaires will be at Trump's inauguration? How many billionaires? The IT guys. So everybody needs relevance. It's just that we allowed ourselves to be used by this evil man.
Thank you. The truth is that, you said Mr. Elvis Modokbero is not smart enough to be governor of Edo State. Obviously, me not talking for year. With the time of the election, in fact, even though I was sitting on the fence, waiting me take the chat for this platform. Nobody listen to me now. So I can't create problem everywhere. People can't invest for me. And the Irish finance, you can testify to it now. Look, if I talk like more, they back me up, say, una remember. I vex. I said, I'm not the mention of Okpebolo name. Okpebolo, somebody that cannot face us and speak to us. This man will surprise us and win this election. We vex for this platform now. So what you the right now? Now, medicine after death or how they tell the talk, and I be this or guy Henry Gabriel. I talk all this thing before election. I was alone. Nobody listened to me. I talk him. I was shouting here. I was shouting back to back. So, my people, the only lesson I want us all to learn from this is that anything you see that is wrong, even though it's favorable to you at that moment, please kick against it. If not, I for the collect money for una back, una not go know. I go see Luberos or Shoma the other day for Hilton Hotel. Me and a day, we talk. One thing we talk about me that even give me more energy to do more. I was surprised, but I'll keep it. You don't know, say people day where they watch you from afar. You don't know. You don't know, say if I want to collect all this money from all these people, I feel they do. And the election we just concluded, so we don't be able to one more they talk for here. But how money I'll feel collect, I'll come they speak actually for here. What about somebody just call into the show and ask me very strong question? I'll call and say actually, now 4 a.m. in the morning we ring the election. Abi, good name is better than riches. The same food, what these people when they thief our money, they eat. You will they listen to me so you can afford it. You're not going to live forever. I'm not going to live forever. None of us will live forever. Let's stand for what is right. That is what I'm saying. Let's stand for what is right. You can't be like say people they talk and they think people don't too used to the word. Let's stand for what is right. Yes, I'm a testimony to it. Standing for what is right is even more favorable. Oh, my brother and sister, I don't know if you understand. It's more favorable. It gives you peace of mind. You sleep like a baby. These politicians, they be like virus. If they enter your body, if you don't collect coke for their hand, you are finished. Oh. Now, so you go, they collect and they go. You go, they collect and they go like that. We can't continue like this. Black Panther, they call for around 11 o'clock. We just can't yoke with the break. So, Black Panther, you are breaking the yoke. You know they call this kind of time. It's 11 o'clock.
Sorry. I'll be no rest.
Go ahead, quickly.
So that you understand.
1 minute.
Stay for fence as you did. You never never reach for you to come down. People say they get the power to do it. Let them finish their work.
Exactly.
When they don't tire, we will come down. Now, una receive the judgment for Edo State. They let us see Peter Obi judgment for press show am. They blow us for eye. This one, they never let you even hear inside the court. Una go see wetin they call APC transformer. It could just blow. They don't box up. They don't box this PDP man because they are brought that now. They don't box that. Nothing will happen there. They will give us to promote the people. They don't show us charade for outside. And I don't know say they be twins. But we just let them finish their work. Then we'll see what more the people will do.
All right.
When we don't see them, we start our criticism. Thank you, Nigerian Watch.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. My people, on this platform, I'm not better than anybody, and I don't believe anybody is better than me. What do I know say I not do? I still continue for where I stop. You understand? What you know say I talk, cannot talk and where you continue for where I stop. Me, they make mistake for this platform now. Not necessarily they make mistake for you. I'm not a perfect person. But the fact that say, oh, if I do one like this, or no, it not go feel work like that. If only you they encourage me, or that they look me say, no man, no man. You know, it's also discouraging. So you let them just give them small time in the thing help themselves. It's sometimes very important. Even your own pikin, sometimes if you tell you say, hey, Papa, get out, you say, okay, no wahala. Do all these things. You see, and say, you come beg you again, say, no, please forgive me, daddy. You don't know. So that's where they be. So we come to the end of this broadcast, and then Chimize, they call me. We don't close. You have 1 minute. I bet I not come again. No.
Mr. Davis, I was on transit. I just back in America today. I see my time.
Huh? 1 minute. I'm ready.
I didn't hear anything, but there's something I see on the what I see on the headlines on your platform here. So I greet everybody. Sorry for
1 minute to get. I just go straight to the point. We don't close, please.
All right. Yeah, I greet everybody. Niger Watch, thank you for all you do. I greet all Niger Watch family, mama in the diaspora. Thank you. Yeah. You see, one thing I know, what I was saying about Edo State. I keep saying it. We are saying. I was saying that time that the person I see, at least that will carry Edo, is Asue. But when we that's not Edo indigene, we talk, they say, oh no, why must we talk? But you see what is playing now. Is it good? You that supporting whoever you are supporting then, and see what is going on in Edo State now. How market?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ogashim Isabel. Come on time next time. I like to listen to your submission. Thank you. I would like to appreciate every one of you here. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia Tagujimi, for joining us today. In fact, those of you that joined me very early, I appreciate you all a lot. Trust me, if not, this broadcast cannot hold till this time for others to come in. I don't mind also ending the broadcast on time when nobody's on the show, but if you know you join me very early, it's very, very important. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Thank you, Ogashimize, once again, Madam Rita, Oga Pansa. Thank you very much, sir, for your encouragement. I'm very, very grateful. Even in the process of you disagreeing with me, you are still very, very encouraging. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Oga Mashallah, for coming in earlier on. And every one of you that joined the panel. Sir Louis also came in. Thank you. Those of you that supported this channel financially, I want to say thank you. Martin Benjamin, Sendam, Peggy Mo, the love of God is my strength. Patricia Society, Nofe, my dear sister, Victor, Post, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Supported me with 2,000 Naira super chat from Nigeria. That God bless you. I appreciate that. When we see our currency like this, they make me smile. Thank you, Oga Henry. Oga Henry Gabriel. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Yes, the disagreement we had today, that's how it should be. It's a normal thing, so that's why I call all your names out. But I was talking when I was talking, I was actually going extensively for these people when they listen to me, made them know, say, most of the things we are seeing today, you caused it. Yes, you caused it. And unfortunately, Some of you, we don't even see you anymore on the panel or anywhere. But look where we are today. Stand for what is right. We look like say we don't know what they do. But look where we are today, suffering. Madarita talk and said they want to increase petrol again. Me Tinubu you can go 10,000 naira. Those of us we go fair afford and would they afford and they go like that. We don't to talk, don't lose our voice, lose everything. People are still not listening to us. Look what is happening today. If you have to be satanic to applaud whatever that happened today in Edo State. You have to be satanic. Anyhow it happened, you have to be satanic. To say, oh, thank God, I'm good for them. No. What is bad is bad. What is wrong is wrong. Listen to my submission from the beginning of this broadcast. When I was presenting it, when nobody was on the panel. That's when you will know how I frowned at it. What is wrong is wrong. I appreciate it all. Oh, Atayo, thank you very much for a late super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Yes, I don't like people coming late like this. I don't like people calling into the show late, but the rules don't affect people giving super chat late. You don't affect that area at all. Thank you so much. This one, I will take password like this. Thank you very much, my wonderful people, every one of you that called into the show today. Thank you very much, Oga CM. Thank you, Black Panther, and many others that called in. I appreciate you all. Now, God will bless you now. Thank you so much, everyone, right on the comment section. Thank you, Mother, for all Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you, Mommy, for all that you do. Clement OJ, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you, all Mother Iris Finance. Thank you very much for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. Peggy Modi, thank you very much once again. And Gabriel, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you always. Black Panther, George Fosa, Ibinedion, Love Maduka, Chidima, Uru, thank you very much today. Nagbasbo for all of us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Mr. Justin Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, my wonderful people. I appreciate you all. Now, God bless you now. JJ, I see you right there as well. And God will bless you now. Thank you very much. I tell you once again, I'm very, very grateful. We've come to the end of this broadcast, my people. Endeavor to join us again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so that we can continue from where we stop. For those of you joining us for the first time, we wonder what the platform stands for. We only call it that our government to do the right thing. As you and I know that the economy is dilapidating. Nothing is working in Nigeria since I was born. I don't know about you. You might be far, far older than me. I'm talking about myself. So we are using the platform to call out our government to do the right thing. That's it. Respectfully, constitutionally, yes, we're demonstrating our rights. That's what we're doing. So if you are here because of that, you are on the right platform. Join us and let's do it together. One person cannot do this. Let's continue to encourage ourselves. That one is very, very important. Doesn't matter if I'm the anchor. Doesn't matter if it's our panelists or our callers, our commenters, even our spectators. Let's encourage ourselves so that we can continue to do this together. My people, you're gonna have a good night with this music.
Wada we bien se o, obo kamina tiwadio. Eva never yeve o, eva ni maso gege aetina. Eva ni maru tefi gwawa, madaga wo, amwe feri wa. Ena keke no gato bago, o sa nege nera me. Ena keke nagari ushina. No yebe e ajebena o sagu metagbo ire fu we bietete iya kwero ya uke yeke na mi o kata my money de imieva kome o senina ko pepe jeva ko o amiebi na ma emiene gegi ko pepe krisati no ben o piano meio negi go nova o no negi veigo igu sebu mujuwa akona na do vefe iba con a veste peaji uno dia ya de na bon akona na ito egbe iteveni pia iteveni ku Waga we bien se o, no boca me na tiwadio. Oh, o sagu me ni mi omadie. No ma mi omadie, agi tiodio. Oh, o sagu me ni mi omadie. mio madie oh agite ojo oh itangani kuya kevitangani ko wayalare o waki madosiona owekyo anela mwe o wenobyo hana Eluwa managi webyo agi said that you look at Katona. Oh, Ebina Uyo Hao, El Haya Bavanagi, Uda Ababa Agi said, Ibiedu. Ama Fanoko, Agi Ebi Norway, Ama Nagi Lawa, Agi said, Naboye. O piano veigo, egi jigo baka. Eya uko ai, ono na wanu sake agon. O sakube yo tio me bigo, kuberi yo tio me bobo. O sanu kuberi yo tio, me buto me na tio tu. O sakube ware, ni mio matien. We go big bomb no back your body every boot of me. I get your oh, Osagu, I want it. We go, you want it. Leave your body, big bomb no man your body every boot of me. I get your oh, Osagu, I want it. We go, you want it. Leave your body oh, man your body. I get your
That's right.
Osane nerane o ao amete
Obama no bina, egek be omo. Ijesu no ke Obama na wapi. Obama no bina, egek be omo. Egek ba wasele o. Awase ni mu yo be no ma egek mi amo. Jesu no ge Obama na wapi. Obama no bina egekbe mo. Osane nera me o me wantinga. Igi wantinga gbe me o we me yo baba. Ayi na no yi na o me wantinga. Igi wantinga gbe me o we me yo.